Hello, hello, welcome back to the weekly MDE solos. This week we're doing Lamp Gregor, which I think should be pretty fun. His gimmick of being low speed should make things at least a little different. We got some pretty standard support passives here, the standout probably being butterflies. We are actually a syncing ID, so we should be able to maintain this. It's been a little while since we did an MDE solo, but MDE 7 is out now. I guess I just haven't streamed Limbus recently. My Valpurgis polls, I had to go to 200, but I was able to get everything, including Chesed, so we'll be trying out Chesed and Angela today. And you forced me to waste 400 Gregor shards? I kind of wanted him anyway. I would end up sharding every ID before the end of the season. It's just a question of if I would happen to get them from a seasonal ticket or something. And today, we're starting out with Dregs of the Manor. Let's make it an interesting one. Refresh for 10 Starlight. I didn't see that before. That's interesting. I guess there's more than 3 possibilities for some of the keywords there. Okay, this isn't a perfect start. I don't have all 3 events, but 2 events lined up is nice. You cannot do this as a first boss, I'm sorry. I would die to bleed 100 times over. Chesed is kind of a yapper, you kind of hate him. Well, today only you will have to deal with him. This is a very good fight. It lets me get up resources and sanity without taking too much damage. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I never do this. This might actually be a first for me, but I took T-Corp Investigator badge as a starter gift because I have too many packs I want to go to today, so I just couldn't afford to do that pack later. So hopefully that's enough to get me through full stop. Because it's always full stop that's the issue. I want it even more than normal today, because my skill 3 happens to be Pride Pierce. But yeah, this fight is very good to get on the first tile. It's completely free. I'll take maybe 20 damage, and then I just get to have full sanity. Maybe not even 20 damage. I didn't realize how early he would stagger. Lamp indeed. We have a 4-coin skill 2. Burn is a good keyword for solo. Give me... I probably want Wrath resources the most, just to get up to higher damage. You tried Shatterbound and honestly it doesn't feel too bad. Yeah, there's already so much damage buff on the enemies, so the little bit more from Shatterbound isn't actually that bad, but by the same logic, the little bit more damage you get isn't that good either. I forget, these are rabbits. This could be the sinking butlers, which is a very easy fight compared to rabbits. So I'm going to go to the blunt tile. The slash tile is the bad one. I think this can also be rabbits, if I'm correct. Yeah. It's 4 types of enemies you can fight on this floor, and 3 of them are bad. So we should have enough damage to stagger. Yes, and then we have a clashable counter to help actually make use of our skill slots. We are Wrath Fatal, which is a slight problem. Because we have Ledger in the main. Here's the value of clashable counters. Normally I would just be hitting the guy that's guarding, but the clashful counter actually lets me block an attack there.
이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건.
Am I going to try to make the Liu outfit? I think it was on my list of plans. Yeah, I have like a list of things, and textbook is on there for packs to go to. We might get staggered here. In fact, we probably do. Yeah. Okay, but I'll try this like 1 or 2 more times before I just say, okay, Superbia. Just to change my resistances off of Wrath Fatal. Being slow is an issue. It's a unique issue to this guy. I'm pretty sure he's the only ID that can't be faster than his opponents in Mirror Dungeon. Because normally you just get like 50 hastes from Rupture Gifts. Okay, that's a very good turn too. I can block everything. Hello, hello.
너희 보조 사사들은 나와 다를 바 없을 거야. 그 사람의 계획에 한껏 이용될.
Okay, just don't stagger me with those 4 hits, please. Have quite the rupture stack.
그러니 협력해줬으면 해.
Are you single coin? You are, okay. We might be good here, because this should be 3 of them staggered or killed. Killing them is actually bad because the backups come in. It'd be a lot better if they just staggered. That guy lived on 1, but he has burn, so that doesn't count. Or, oh, there's no backups in this fight, so killing them is good. So that will block the back guy, then we kill, and we should be fine here. Oh, paralyze. Okay, but if that guy double tails rolled, we would have been fine. That's the idea. We just need to get a little bit luckier. This ID's animations feel so nice, you almost forgot how whatever his damage is. This is my first time using him, because as I mentioned earlier, I started him just for this. So I haven't really seen them too much. As for why he's full pierce, I mean, they partially just realized that people like when IDs only have 1 damage type. At least I do. Actually, that's a good question. Do you guys like when IDs have multiple damage types on them? Or do you prefer when they're all the same? Because I definitely prefer when they're all the same.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면 너희도 세피라도 해도 처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지.
You can actually like choose around the beneficial damage type better when you have all of the same. Yeah, it does deal bonus point damage. You came up with the right idea. Okay. We're in a very similar situation to the last attempt here. I need these clashable guards to work. If my clashable guards can block this guy, we win. If we don't, I get staggered. Okay, he didn't get double heads. We're good. Never mind, I misunderstood how that interaction would work, but yeah, that does make sense now that I think about it. That was a mistake on my part. I should have done 1 more guard. That's slightly annoying. I had it. I mean, that just confirms it's winnable. You hate Kurikumo Ryoshi because she's mono pierce, yeah. The fact that like the Kurikumo gift says Kurikumo IDs that have slash skills, like they explicitly exclude her, and for what? Would she be too good otherwise? I definitely don't think that's the case.
재밌네. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
Very excited for new Gregor because Shock Centipede is your favorite ad now. I don't think I would go all the way to favorite, but I do definitely like him. Okay, we proved this is possible. Just get me out of here. Yeah, I'll get hit by here. Block 2 and then yeah, do that. It's like I kind of hate Centipede just because of fighting him in Railway 2. Wasn't exactly fun, but he is like interesting enough. I want Wrath if possible. The question is, actually, maybe we know this. I didn't analyze the trailer for VFX, and I haven't seen anyone talking about it. Does he have Rupture? Does he have Charge? Does he have Bleed? Because those are the 3 keywords that would make sense. I would be very surprised if he's not Charged. You think the ID won't be that special? Yeah, probably. We don't know. Okay. Oh, so now we have to do... Okay, wait. Maybe I should have not used Superbia, because now we're like 1 hit off staggering, right? Yeah, this is an Ira angle. And that might not even be enough, but we'll see. Does Ira not prevent stagger? Oh no, it does, okay. I just didn't realize it would also get rid of the threshold. That's nice.
제압 계획의 규모가 너무 큰 거 아니야? 적당히 쉬엄쉬엄 해도 괜찮을 텐데.
You're a Shock Centipede Gregor with 1 HP defying death. He's a Gregor ID, he will be mid, I'm sorry. It's the law of the universe.
이미 감정은 충분히 끌어올렸어. 이번 접대는 여기서 끝내는 편이 너희들에게도 선물이 좋을 것 같지 않아?
I'm surprised and disappointed that Art of Blossom Faustigo isn't a WoW. She did not need a 5th Atalta, and she did need a 2nd WoW. But maybe they just didn't want to make both of Faust's WoW egos event for some reason, because like she already has Everlasting from Time Killing Time. It would be a strange reason, but that's like the only thing I can think of. Unless they just have another WoW ego planned for her soon. But I kind of doubt it. Okay, we made it to the shop. We don't have our Durantes up, so we have to actually win this fight. Oh yeah, there's a heal again option. I'm not used to that. I can just do it faster the old way. Skill replace is nice. We'll get another skill 3. There's Emerald Elytra. These are just all worth buying, I would say. And then I could actually fuse. It's rare for me to have so many high tier gifts this year. It just feels so bad to fuse outside of a super shop. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I have badge. I can just enhance that. And that's my safety net. There we go. No longer are we at risk of losing.
당신이
For now.
이 숲의 괴수로군.
How did Valpurgis Falls go? I had to do 200. But at least I was able to get everything out of the 200, counting the pity. Hornet Salt did not want to be pulled.
재밌네.
Or no, sorry, I pulled him twice. It was Ryoshu that didn't want to be pulled. And I knew I wanted the Ryoshu.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이죠. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고.
Please actually kill me. Okay, good. For badge to activate. Honestly, they're stacking so much rupture. Maybe we can still die, even with badge. I'm glad I have badge. I feel like I'm getting unlucky to have this much rupture after only 3 turns.
제압 계획의 규모가 너무 큰 거 아니야? 적당히 쉬운.
When is the Liu MDE run with the new gift? I don't really do full team runs. The only full team run I have planned is when they add combat achievements. I want to do getting every combat achievement in one MD. I want to do that again. That was like my favorite run I did last season, and I didn't stream it, so I want to stream it this time. It's the kind of, you only really get one chance to do it. Because you get the combat achievements even if you don't claim your rewards. So I have to, you know, carefully plan out a run and actually execute it. Do you want help planning a hybrid for the combat achievement run? I did it, I figured it out myself last time, and like the planning is most of the fun. I don't know if I'll stream the planning part or just stream the run. But I think it's something I'll want to figure out myself. Why are we farming? We're farming for skill slots because the second wave of this fight comes at you at 10, or actually 11. And since I'm slow, I can't add speed, so I needed to make sure I had enough. I didn't realize. Do I have burn gifts, or does this guy just actually inflict pretty good burn potency? I saw 18 on Hendley there. Counter, we stagger or kill everything in one hit, so an enemy counter won't activate. I'm sure I have some gift for burn. Because burn infliction is actually one count off being self-sufficient. Well, I'm sure like one skill replace fixes that in MD. But yeah, I do like burn count IDs, honestly. I hated Liu Rodia for a while because she would kill my burn stack back when there were about 4 burn IDs in the entire game. So I was happy when we got like that first one good burn count inflictor, which was actually Dawn Claire. Alright, floor 2, you know what time it is. We've got to go get our chicken. Some things never change. You know, Mirror Dungeon, got some pack floor mix-ups, things changed, but it's still always Hell's Chicken. Ah, okay, I have, yeah, pinpoint logic circuit for burn. Which one is chicken? This one is chicken. I was kind of right. I'm pretty sure I didn't take needle and thread today. Oh, I did. Okay. Then we get Tango Marinade. I was considering not taking needle and thread, and then I decided I wanted it, I guess.
이 숲의 괴수로군.
He could be self-fulfilling with burn conditionals with just one extra burn count. You can do Liu Honglu support passive for burn count. He can activate that. He has Wrath.
증폭.
You're somewhat angry we didn't get Dead Rabbit's Heathcliff. Yeah, we got Dead Rabbit's Mare, and he inflicts like 10% of the rupture that the enemies do.
해고 감응도. 증폭. 앞을 밝히지.
Yeah, I do have a few things planned to make this run a little bit different from normal. You know, the MD did change. We have some new packs to see. I think I want to not go to sweepers today. And of course we have the whole Shatterbound thing.
증폭.
Dead Rabbit's Mare should have been way stronger considering the guy he's based on. Yeah, but 2-star. Not legally allowed to be strong. You wonder what we're getting for Nocturnal Sweeping Bakrak. I will be happy if it is anything besides a Heisho. I don't expect to be happy though.
구해줄 테니.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면
Unless it
좋겠어.
is the Ricardo ID. That's like the only thing I can think is reasonable
처음부터 거리를 하지
besides a
말았어야지.
Heisho. Because I don't think we'll ever get a Zigong ID. She's not a fighter. Unless she is, but I don't think she is.
지금 구해줄 테니.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도
증폭.
Hello, welcome to the stream, GPK man.
그
이번에도
희생을
잘해줬어.
값싼 대가로 여기는 게
유익한
아니라면
책이
We got overlapping announcers.
착하지는 마.
도시에는 내가
You
모든
see,
목적이
they
많은
might
거야.
talk a lot, but their voices
이렇게
don't
하는 거야.
like really stick
반드시
out to
찾을 수
me.
있겠지.
It's not like
세상의 모든
Queen of
것이
Hatred
단
or
하나였지.
anything.
당신이
There's no ear piercing here. If we get Dragon Branch Heisho, you'll be happy. That is like,
도시에서
yeah, that would probably
저희한테도
be the
사람이
best one.
강하기도 하나.
It would still be, you know, a Heisho that never even appeared in the story. But I guess we're past the point of caring about that by now.
난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든. 의도는 모르겠지만 이걸로 공평해졌네.
해고 감응도. 증폭.
You don't think there's any good reason to give Mara Heisho?
제압 계획의 규모는
I mean,
큰 거 아니야? 적당히 쉬엄쉬엄해도 괜찮을
I think a lot of people would disagree with that just based on leaseholder. I still think leaseholder stacks being evidence for Heisho is a bit dumb, but
당신의 노고는 이곳을 좀 더 멋지게 바꾸는데 일조할 거예요. 같은 그럴듯해 보이지만 하나도 재미없는 소리 말이야.
can we get the chicken? No. Oh, we get to fight this guy. I didn't realize this was a possible event on Hell's Chicken, but I guess you just get
당신이
regular events so little on Hell's Chicken because you usually get the event ones. Or rather, the chicken ones.
저 활활 타는 마음도 오래가지 못할 거야.
증폭.
식기 전까진 열성적으로 해보는 것도 괜찮겠지.
Yeah, Heisho is just use defense, gain your Heisho status, use your skill 3 with your Heisho status. Oh, I have evil and intimidating wrath, right? So we should be fine.
이럴 땐
We don't do too much damage yet.
지금 해야 할 일만 하면 되거든.
앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보이도록.
제압 계획의 규모가 너무 큰 거 아니야?
Okay.
적당히 쉬엄쉬엄해도 괜찮을 텐데.
해고 감도.
Yeah, Honglu has 11 bullets, which means we will be getting every other sinner at his show. It is inevitable. There's no such thing as, like, future-proofing or just, like, just in case. It will happen. Just like we're going to get more Blade Lineage IDs, because it says 6+, so we have room for that plus.
직원이 사망했다는 거 알아? 이리저리 해체되어서 끔찍한
난
모습.
너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
Blood Fiends were the peak of teams, let's agree on this. Yeah, Blood Fiends were my favorite, and for a while I was worried that I just liked them because they were strong, and I didn't want to just like strong IDs, but then Heisho came out and they were stronger, and Blood Fiends were still my favorite. So that was really reassuring. I actually like them, and it's not just because they
언젠간
win.
반드시 찾을 수 있겠지. 세상의 모든 것이 담긴.
Alright, what am I looking for? Burn. We're on chicken, so maybe look for bleed. See if we get lucky. I'll grab Sticky Muck. We didn't get lucky, but that's fine. We don't need the thing. I'll grab Child in a Flask. I don't have any resource gift yet. It's not a great one, but it does something. And then I'll fuse for Pierce. No, I will not accept Barber slander in this household.
이 숲의 괴수로.
I think Barber was like a perfectly good ID when she released. She was not pushing power creep, she wasn't abhorrently weak.
해고 감도. 증폭.
It's very slightly annoying that her counter is not Lust. But yeah, Barber is absolutely overhated.
앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보이도록.
의도는 모르겠지만 이걸로 공평해졌네.
해고 감도. 증폭. 가만히 있어.
Kind of need a healing gift soon. We're taking damage for sure. I guess a T-Corp Investigator badge is my healing gift.
후회할 것이 잘 보이도록.
너무 뭐라고 하지 마. 어차피 곧 보지 못하게 될
I'm still sad that they nerfed Barber. For those of you who don't know, on release, Barber's skill tree was bugged, and you could get an extra coin power on it for enemy bleed.
제압 계획의 규모가 너무
And like when that thing gains 2 coin power, that was actually a pretty huge payoff skill. But then they made it the intended only 1 coin power.
이걸로 직원들의 목숨이 조금이나마 더 연장되었을 거야. 여기서만
해고 감도.
아무도 관리자님을 탓하지 않을 거야.
앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘
징계팀에서
앞을
다
밝히지.
망가뜨린 줄 알았는데
후회할 것이
멀쩡한
잘
장비가
보이도록.
남아 있었나 봐.
이번에도 잘해줬어.
Any unit is good in MDE. Context for this. Oh, you ran Barber in MDE and she was good. There's like 3 Blood Fiend specific gifts now, I think. There's 2 or 3. So she will do good. But I would not say any unit is good in MDE. There are definitely better and worse ones. Oh yeah, I forgot this pack existed on floor 3. I'm pretty sure this is only useful if you're blunt though. I haven't actually got the gift yet. We're just looking for... Wow, this is actually really tempting. Jolly plushie and that. But no, I need... We're still doing full stop into bridal. And then we're getting Shatterbound as soon as we can. Please. Please give me the Pierce gift.
당신이 이 숲의 괴수로군.
When are we getting a new Tremor ID for Faust? Yeah, we got Malfast, but Malfast has been in the game for a while, you know.
해고 감독.
이건 어쩔 수 없는 거야, 관리자님. 엔젤라님의 명령.
Okay, yeah, we can talk about this. People absolutely overhype Index E Song. He's good. He's maybe the third best ID in the game. He does not come close to Malfast because no one does, and I don't think he beats Knight of Despair yet either.
규모가 너무 큰 거 아니야?
People love their damage per screenshot as a metric of ID strength, but it is not representative of ID strength. Furioso, sure, it does a lot of damage. You can't get it before like turn 5.
재밌네.
앞을
난
밝히지.
너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든. 매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘했네.
And yeah, if you just don't count Furioso, he's just like fine. It's nothing crazy.
해고 감독. 증폭.
5-turn ramp up for Furioso when Malfast gets half of that damage on turn 2. She also gets half of that damage on turn 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and yeah. And yeah, he's not like good for his status. That's why I think Knight of Despair like really keeps the second place spot. She does so much thinking. Index E-Song doesn't contribute to a team to like any extreme degree.
이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면
Fiery down.
언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지. 세상의 모든 것이 담긴 단 하나의.
Yeah, he's not bad by any means. No one's calling him bad. In fact, we're calling him like top 5 or whatever. But people that think he is top 1 are just bad at the game, and that's the only explanation.
해냈다.
Deluge, I don't want to talk about Deluge today. It's the most divisive thing in this company right now is
해고 감독.
what we think about syncing teams and the 3 syncing Yi songs.
나는 되도록 그녀의
앞을
신기를
밝히지.
거스르고 싶지 않아.
후회할 것이 잘 보이도록.
제압 계획의 규모가 너무 큰 거 아니야? 적당히 쉬엄쉬엄 해도 괜찮을 텐데.
We have not found a single healing gift so far.
너무 뭐라고
I thought
하지
that
마.
with Investigator badge we would
어차피
be
곧
completely
보지는
fine.
직원들인데.
해고
It's
감독.
looking like we might still have some issues here. How the Ryoshu ID is gonna act on the House of Spiders team. Didn't they say that she has like past and future that act independently? Like, is she gonna have 2 skill slots? This is really weird because no matter what I do, I'm getting staggered
해고
here.
감독. 증폭.
Man in scabbard angle. We'll see if I need to for the big fight.
이런.
Why did I have shield there? Why did I? Oh yeah, I have manor box. I was just thinking floor 1 still when I didn't have that. I forgot I would unstagger.
잘 보이는. 내가 후회할
신기에
신기도
누구인 다 망가뜨린 줄 알았는데 멀쩡한 장비가 남아 있었나 봐.
가만히 있어. 지금 구해줄 테니.
Drifter passive for shield. Yeah, that's right. Okay.
잘 보이는 걸. 내가
매뉴얼을
후회할지
만들어두길
앞을
잘했네.
밝히지.
그렇게
후회할 것이 잘 보이도록.
Okay, and what's giving my skill 3 unbreakable coins sometimes? I thought it was lamp, but I had no lamp there and it still did it. Did that enemy have dazzle somehow?
이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시
Because
찾을 수 있겠지.
If we look here,
세상의 모든 것이 담긴
if
단
target
하나의
has dazzle,
집에
convert it to unbreakable coins. I guess they had dazzle somehow. I don't know. I'll have to learn what this ID does eventually. Show me. Yes, okay. We aren't having to do 7 refreshes for Dark Flame Pipe today. Now show me any, and I mean any healing gift, and I will be happy. It's a bit of a tough ask, I know. Three, 2, and another 2. That does nothing. Do I give up the thing I just bought? This does nothing. Reading in this economy? Some of us do it. I know it may surprise you. I'm like just scared enough that I'm going to heal. Full Stop is a dangerous pack. This is probably the hardest part of the run remaining. And I don't have a Durante backup anymore. They actually started making decent support passives again, did they?
저런 형태로 사람을
I have
강하기도
slacked a bit on my support passive reading. All 3 index support passives are good. I know Faust's doesn't do anything in solo.
제압 계획의 규모가 너무 큰 거 아니야?
Are we really doing Lamp Gregor with Shatterbound? Of course we are. Why wouldn't we?
해고 감도 증폭.
We are 1 speed, yes.
난 우리가 좀더 어설플
That's the
거라고
fun
생각했는데.
part. But no, seriously, I don't think it will be that bad. Because on floors like 6 through 10, you're normally nearly invincible. You take like 2 damage per hit. Shatterbound will maybe make
이런
that
제압은
like
회사에겐
8 damage per
효율적일지는
hit.
몰라도
해고 감도
직원들의 희생이
Once it ramps up a bit. And once it's ramped up, we'll have skill
그
slots for
희생을 값싼
clashing.
대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의
It's
목적이
multiplicative.
병폐
Are you
아니라는 건
sure it's not just dynamic? I'm pretty sure it's dynamic.
징계팀에서 다
Very
나눠
few
드린
things in this game are
멀쩡한 장비가 남아있으니까
separate.
앞을 밝히지.
매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘하네.
지금 구해줄
그렇기만
테니.
해.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는
해고
법이지.
감도 증폭.
그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무
On
집착하지는
Fragile's flat 5? I don't know what you are even talking about for Fragile's flat 5. Are you thinking of Ruina?
지금 구해줄 테니. 앞을 밝히지.
The thing about damage resistance and damage in this game is that it gets like so... The more you have, the better it
앞을
is.
밝히지.
You have like
잘 보이다.
4 protection baseline
이런
from
제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는
Graces
몰라도
and
직원들의
Blessing. You get
희생이
2 more
항상
from...
뒤따르는 법이지.
What's it
그
called?
희생을 값싼
Huge gift
대가로
sack.
여기는 게 아니라면
And then you get
한상체
effectively
제압에
3
너무
more from
집착하지는
support
마.
passives. That's 90%
이곳의
protection.
목적이 그런 게 아니라면
Maybe you have skeletal crumbs and naughty plushie that can get you up to like 130%.
앞을
You're taking
밝히지.
0 damage.
구해야 할 것이 잘 보이다.
So like literal everything will hit you for 1, but then if you get like 50% bonus damage on the enemy, suddenly you're taking
앞을 밝히지.
like 20% damage instead of 0. And so then if the enemies are doing a ton of damage, it's a lot. So it is like the more you have, the better it is, and Shatterbound will just cancel out some of that. So it will matter to some. Yeah, it basically cancels out 1 protection for each Shatterbound stack. Oh, mid-turn unstagger. This is so rare to see because normally you're just faster and do all your attacks first, but yeah. Am I going to do all of my attacks then?
가만히 있어.
No, only the ones that would have been
이런
later.
제압은
That's
회사에겐
weird.
효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 항상 제자압에 너무 집착하지 않아. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
But yeah, I think Lamp Gregor is such a weird solo. He has a good kit for solo, except for the one speed thing. He has a 4-coin gloom skill to full heal and, you know, be 4 coins, and it's gloom for skeletal crumbs and stuff. He has a pride skill. Pride is good for naughty plushie.
그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게
And,
아니라면
you know, pride pierce, it does good damage with, like, Dark Flame Smoking Pipe. He has burn as a keyword, which is like 3rd best. Phantom Pain no longer heals. I don't think it ever did, but Grey Coat still heals.
후회할 것이 잘 보이더라. 잘 보이는군. 내가 구해야 할 자가 누구인?
Yeah, bonus final coin damage to like scale off all your gifts. A miniature Scarlet Moths is nice.
구해야 할 것이 잘 보이더라.
You say his skill 3 has that? Okay, 80% if they have Dazzle. Okay, how can I get Dazzle on enemies easily? I like guard turn 1, and then I have max lamps, and then it inflicts Dazzle to the enemy with the most HP. Okay. So basically, each turn I guard, I get 1 Dazzle.
해고 감도 증폭.
I think.
앞을 밟.
So as long as we're against a single enemy, that will be activating, which is pretty good. It's just the 1 speed thing that you have to work around, and that it should be manageable because you have a clashable defensive skill. It's so nice to have that when you're slower than the enemies. 80% gloom damage is 160% with Lunar. Yeah, it's basically like I do more than twice as much damage with that last coin. It's very good.
지금 구해줄 테니.
Yeah, I do know that guarding takes some of my HP, but it seemed like a pretty small amount. Once I get literally any healing gift, it will be negligible, especially if that healing gift is Grey Coat.
앞을 밝히지. 구해야 할 것이 잘 보이더라.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어.
증폭.
사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면 너희도 세피라도요. 처음부터 거리를 하지 말았어야지.
내가 구해야 할 자가 지금 구해줄 테니.
I still haven't gotten the still warm coffee gift from the new Valpurgis. I tried like 3 times, and I just, the first time I went there, the event showed up, but I didn't have the gifts because I didn't know it existed. And then after that, I've tried and just no luck. We're being offered a chance for the worst possible trials. Am I this crazy to do worse trials on top of Shatterbound Cannon for my first MD back? Yep, we'll try it. Okay, so I don't actually have to do Bridal on floor 4 anymore if I want to just go here. Because Pink Petals is the gift I want from this pack, so we could just go grab that now. Rain Cloud, we can't beat Dawnbake, so we can't do Sinking Deluge, but we can do Sunk Gloom for Rain Cloud. I think we might want to just go here, and then we do Shatterbound floor 5 and then Bridal floor 6. So I want to do Railway 5 without Bridal. All 4 secret bosses is 0.56%. A little bit more likely than 1 in 200. We're gonna go here.
당신이 이 숲의 괴수로군.
Is this the first focused battle of the run? I guess we fought KQE at the start,
도시에선
and we
저런
have
형태로 사람을
Bongi,
방어하기도 하나 봐.
but we've mostly been unfocused battles.
해고 감도 증폭.
Yeah, you can see we're taking very little damage. We don't even have all the damage resistance we could have. Shatterbound will cancel out a little bit of that, but not enough to really be a threat.
후회할 것이 잘 보이더라.
Now, I did kind of forget these guys have so much
난
bleed.
너희가 좀더 어설플
We will
거라고
probably have to use Ego in the last fight if we don't find Gregor
이런
in this
제압은
shop.
회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지.
If I clash the ones that are giving me bleed potency, I don't care about the bleed count.
제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라
가만히 있어.
관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
Since we didn't get Ardor Blossom Ego as a WoW for fast, maybe we get
여기까지 와서
Faint Aroma.
망설일 생각은
Please
하지
no.
않았으면 좋겠어.
I mean, maybe it would be cool, but like, she already has a tremor
너희도
based
세피라도
WoW.
처음부터
감도.
거래를
And
하지 말았어야지.
I don't think anyone likes Alriune. I'm yet to meet someone that likes Alriune.
앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보인다.
매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘했네.
Yeah, I'm so Pierce resist down.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도
Didn't realize they had that, honestly.
그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건
증폭.
관리자님도 알고 있지.
The identity? No, I'm saying the abnormality. No one likes Alriune, the abnormality.
지금 구해줄 테니.
제압 계획의 규모가 너무 큰 거 아니야? 적당히 쉬엄쉬엄 해도 괜찮을 텐데.
지금 구해줄 테니.
이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아.
She's kind of really annoying. It's like, I didn't get her in my little bit of LobCorp
반드시 찾을 수
experience.
있겠지.
But in Ruina, the fight is just like so nothing. Oh, here we go, the still warm coffee event I can't get. And then I've always had Trauma Shield when I got this one. I think I can... It's just like if you have the gift, you don't have to pass a check, I'm pretty sure. Hisong's got this. What do I think about not getting Ego the same tier as the abnormalities? I think they shouldn't be restricted to the tier of the abnormalities for what
이 숲의
they make the
괴수.
Egos, so I think it's fine. I just do wish the Faust one was WoW.
클리포트 억지력을 약화시켰어. 이건 어쩔 수 없는 거야, 관리자님.
Yeah, that's some pretty bad moves you got there.
되도록 그녀의 심기를 거스르고 싶지 않아.
We will be bleeding. I guess the bonbons heal me though, so it's okay if I take some bleed damage.
앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보이더라.
제압 계획의 규모가 너무
Does that heal me at like turn end, or how does this activate? I did not have to care about it even for base IDs.
너무 뭐라고 하지 마.
Looks like it's turn end. Okay.
어차피 곧 보지 못하게 될 직원들인데.
I want
깐깐하게
to
물고
clash
먹어줘야 먹을 게
before I
있어.
get new bleed. Who's going second? You are.
해고 감도 증폭. 지금 구해줄 테니.
재밌네. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
Alriune and LobCorp is definitely annoying to deal with. They just like teleport. You want more legacy content? You and your LobCorp legacy.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면
해고
너희도
감도
세피라도
증폭.
처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지.
앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보인다.
매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘했네. 그렇게만 해.
앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보인다.
징계팀에서 다
Hornet Salt's a very unique solo. If I got him. I do have him, but he didn't seem like he would be that unique. He just like has an AoE skill.
증폭. 아마 지금 구해줄 테니. 지금
Shows how his
구해줄 테니.
attack weight functions. It's unique.
이번에도 멋지게 해냈네.
Are you saying like
엔젤라님에게
on
잔뜩 칭찬을
use
들었겠어.
attack weight, or how it's only
당신의
AoE
로고는
on the
이곳을
last
좀더 멋지게
coin, or
바꾸는 데 일조할 거예요.
what are you
같은
referring
그럴
to?
듯 보이지만 하나도 재미없는 소리 말이야.
Okay, show me a healing gift, please. I'll take Blue Star Shard. I'll take... Oh, Prestige cards here. I wasted a little bit of cost by not scrolling down. I'll also take a skill replace if you want to show me one of those, game. There we go. And we can make... What am I missing for... Oh no, pink petals I'm getting at the end of the floor. Okay. His skill 2 AoE is weird. If you solo, you'll notice it. Okay. I guess I'll trust you on that. I need another tier 2 gift to sacrifice. I know I like... Actually, no, I can do 3-3-1 with this. Getting all the rocks. Going to miss every fusion today, it looks like.
당신이 이 숲의 괴수로군.
클리포트 억지력을 약화시켰어.
Okay, yeah, this is going to be too much bleed to handle. Definitely going to need to do some crowd clearing here. Can I make myself orange resistant? No, okay. We're just going to do this. I probably have to corrode this. Let's see how this goes.
증폭.
This is going... Yeah, this is a relatively hard pack for solo. If you don't have a dodge just because of bleed and the sheer number of attacks, but mostly bleed. I have needle and thread, so that corrosion just like kills everything.
너무 뭐라고 하지 마.
Oh, and they don't respawn, okay.
어차피 곧 보지 못할
You're going
내
fastest, and
깐깐하게
then
물고 늘어져봐야
you are going next fastest as well. Okay.
해고 감도. 증폭. 앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보인다.
매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘했네. 그렇게만 해.
I rolled a 24 on me. It's
앞을
floor
밝히지.
4.
후회할 것이 잘 보인다.
징계팀에서 다 망가뜨린 줄 알았는데 멀쩡한 장비가 남아있었나 봐.
This Greg solo is also really fun to puzzle out. I was excited for it. The one speed thing is going to make me have to think more about my turns, and I'm always a fan of thinking about my turns.
해고 감도. 증폭.
Like, as much as I have gone on the record to say I kind of hate the fight, 941 pinking their father with base IDs gets fun in the last phase only.
잘 보인다.
The rest of the fight is terrible, but last phase, the fight is fun.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면 너희도 세피라들도 처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지.
해고 가문도 증폭.
Doing this solo without blessing adds another fun layer.
후회할 것이 잘 보인다.
I don't like when the difficulty is just you take more damage, which is what like doing it without blessing is. I say that as I'm currently doing a Shatterbound cannon run, but you know. That one at least has the upside of doing more damage as well.
잘 보인다. 지금 구해줄 테니.
여기까지 와서
1, 2,
망설일
3,
생각은
4,
하지
5,
않았으면
6.
좋겠어.
We can
사람을 죽이고 싶지
win
않았다면
raid and redirect
너희도
one thing.
세피라들도 처음부터
가문도
거래를 하지 말았어야지.
증폭.
We're doing no lunar here. I already got the no lunar achievement, so I think I will take lunar.
구해줄 테니.
I would like to see how much damage I can get my skill 3 to do,
앞을 밝히지.
so
후회할 것이 잘 보인다.
I feel no need to restrict myself that way.
앞을 밝히지.
Shatterbound definitely needed the change. I still think it's a bad gift overall and not worth taking, but at least you can like get some benefit out of it now. If you're trying to like clear fast, it can actually do something instead of just doing nothing because you had maximum damage up.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면 너희도 세피라들도 처음부터
해고
거래를
가문도
하지 말았어야지.
증폭. 가만히 있어. 앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보인다.
I think the needs X members to activate
앞을
is like
밝히지.
it's
후회할 것이
necessary
잘 보인다.
if they want to make gifts strong, because if you could just get all of them on any
여기까지
team,
와서 망설일
you would
생각은 하지
reach
않았으면
way
좋겠어.
too high of power levels.
사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면
증폭.
너희도 세피라들도 처음부터 거래를 하지
It also like
말았어야지.
gives you incentive to run different IDs. It also makes the runs a little different instead of just every run getting every gift every time. It is definitely benefits to having the keyword requirement.
지금 구해줄 테니.
Imagine every team could just get plus 4 coin power from Tremor Watches, plus another 2 from Murder on the Wharf Express, plus Lucky Patch. Like, you would actually be rolling. You could probably get Caffeine to roll 200.
후회할 것이 잘 보인다.
Maybe a slight exaggeration, but you could get pretty high.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지
해고
않았으면
가문도
좋겠어.
증폭.
사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면 너희도 세피라들도 처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지.
지금 구해줄 테니. 앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보인다. 지금 구해줄 테니. 앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘
You're
보인다.
saying make the fusion gifts work for 4 Tremor IDs, regardless of how many Tremor IDs you have, for
앞을
example.
밝히지. 후회할
I guess
것이
there
잘
could be
보인다.
some benefit to that, but they do want to incentivize running like the same keyword.
몰라도
That would make LCV IDs way better in Mirror Dungeon, though, that's for sure.
그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 항상 체제하되
The LCV account can't activate any fusion gifts, and it's sad.
관리자님도
지금 구해줄 테니.
이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면
Okay.
언젠간
I don't know if
반드시
I'll
찾을 수
do this
있겠지.
pack too regularly in my solos.
세상의 모든
Okay, well, we get to keep up the
단
worst
하나의
trials
책.
thing. I mean, what most people think are the worst trials. Final power would be worse than brutality, but okay. So it wouldn't be the Shatterbound run if I didn't get it as soon as possible, so we're looking for Railway 5 here, as much as I would absolutely love to just go here. Actually, you know what? Chat, if 2 people say I'm allowed to go for Railway 2 here, I'll do it. Otherwise, I'll look for Railway 5. Can't you use pack search? I'll pack search if I don't find it naturally, but I might as well try to do my refreshes first. Will you let me grab Bridal, or do I have to? Okay, people said I can. Thank you, chat. Next floor, though, no excuses. We'll get Bridal. Or, sorry, Shatterbound, not Bridal.
이걸로 작전 성공률을 높일 수 있다면 못할 것도 없지.
Bridal also got a nice buff. Bridal is unchanged, but the boss gets a buff now, depending on what floor you fight him on. Are we going for Gnome Bag? It is in my list to, like, always go to it. Miracle in District 20. We'll see, though. I have, like, 8 things on my list of floor 5 through 10 packs, and we'll just kind of go to the ones that show up, I guess. There is another skill replaced, so that's my last skill 1 gone. That's fine. Rat, that doesn't really help with anything. Bridal was supposed to give offense level. You're all thinking of the buff that they gave to Sign of Roses. Sign of Roses is too much of a pushover, so they made him get stronger based on the floor you fight him on, for the line 2 pack specifically.
이 숲의 괴수로군.
I can show it here. We're going to fight him. You're thinking about this Bridal.
언제 봐도 믿기지 않아.
This buffs him and all his flowers based on the floor you're on.
해고 감도 증폭. 앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘
The beat hurdly tier 4 can be gotten in extreme. Yeah, you can. I also don't know if it is even useful. I've only done 1 solo since the update, and I mean, it didn't seem helpful there
해고 감도.
because you just get like fully injured turn 1 still, right?
앞을 밝히지.
I got rid of all my skill 1s, so we do not have majority wrath.
난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든. 여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어.
Floors 6 through 10 just use the floor 5 pool. So yeah, Railway 2 can be gotten all the way up to floor 10 now, because they moved it up to floor 5.
앞을 밝히지.
Plus 8.
후회할
Wait, how are we plus 8?
제압 계획의 규모가 너무 큰 거 아니야?
We have 1 coin boost, so that means I have a natural plus 7 on
것이
this?
잘 보이도록.
Where's that coming from?
지게팀에서 다 만나보는 줄 알았는데
후회할 것이 잘
멀쩡한
매뉴얼에
정리가
만들어두길
남아있었나 봐.
잘했네.
이번에도 멋지게 해냈네.
Does it just
엔젤라님에게
do
잔뜩
that?
칭찬을 들었겠어.
Like, I get
당신의
1
얼굴은
from
이곳을
Pierce
좀 더 멋지게
Memories.
바꾸는데 일조할 거예요. 같은 그럴듯해 보이지만 하나도 재미없는 소리 말이야.
We get another brutality. Like, let me look at this guy. Your skill 3 starts at 4 gets 1 coin power there. Okay, so those are both coin power effects. I was thinking his skill 2 that only gains 1 coin power, so that does check out. Never mind. If I was playing optimally, I would go here. That's a very good pack rewards, but we're getting Shatterbound. Is it going to make me pack search for it? No. I hope we get the event. Actually, I can give it one more try on the refresh. It would be a bit awkward if I made this the Shatterbound run and then I didn't get Shatterbound. Surely we get it though, right? Surely. There's like 3 events here, and you know, one of those is Shatterbound. Come on. Don't make me unintentionally be a liar. Okay. Imagine I missed the check. Yeah, Entangled Fate is in all of the tier 2 Sen packs, so there's 7 packs that have it, maybe more even. But I think it's just the 7. Give me... What do I even need? Give me Poise Fusion. I don't need chicken. You do nothing. Oh, I forgot about that. Well, that was probably a mistake. Yeah, okay. Sell you. And we have Shatterbound now. Which section did I get? Oh, okay, we got the fun one.
당신이 이 숲의 괴수로군.
The reason it's so common is because theme pack exclusive gifts show up a ton more on floor rewards, and so all of those packs only have 1 theme pack exclusive gift. So you're just going to see them like every refresh.
앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보이도록.
Theme pack exclusives are like 1,250% more common. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. That's why you see Bridal on the refresh like more than half the time. I literally cannot remember a time when I saw Kanto 5 pack and it didn't have the harpoon leg. It is always there. Every single time.
앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보이도록.
징계팀에서 다 망가뜨린 줄 알았는데 멀쩡한 장비가 남아 있었나 봐. 각자에게 명확한 역할이 부여되어
Okay, but yeah, we do have a healing problem. I still don't have like a real healing gift. I'm glad I have Dayu Ryoshi's 10 health per turn in shield.
지금 구해줄 테니. 앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보이도록. 앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보이도록.
재밌네. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
A percent boost of a low percent isn't that much. The reason you see Bridal so much as well, though, is that, or well, it's pretty common as an end of floor reward as well, because railway packs only have like 18 gifts in the pool, and there's only 1 tier 3. The only tier 3 is the Ruptured Blood Sac, so if the game tries to generate 2 tier 3 gifts, it should show you Bridal, being the only possible tier 4. I'm pretty sure it goes up like that. Unless maybe it doesn't do that and it's just because it shows exclusives so often. But either way. Grey Coat would work. I was hoping to find Grey Coat, but it's just not showing up.
앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보인다.
매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘했네. 그렇게만 해.
What does more damage? Probably the Pride one because she resists Gloom.
해고 감독.
Wait, I'm slower. I can't just one-side her. It should stagger though. Yeah.
후회할 것이 잘 보이다. 앞을 밝히지.
You haven't seen Grey Coat at all this MD. I got it floor 1 of my last run, so it does exist.
너무 뭐라고 하지 마. 어차피 곧 보지 못하게 될 직원들인데 깐깐하게 물고 늘어져 봐야 뭐.
Who's the most likely to live? Absolutely no one, but I guess technically Priest Gregor. No, he's Pierce Fatal. They're all Pierce Fatal, except Rhodia. You can have the extra skill.
해고 감독. 증폭. 앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보이다. 앞을 밝히지.
Yeah, Shatterbound is giving me pretty high damage here. I'm not going to pretend that 70% increase is nothing.
후회할 것이 잘 보이다.
Rerun of Checkup is coming.
후회할 것이 잘
Yisong and Fast Acquirance worth it? I think you're asking. I mean, Yisong you get for free
잘 보이다.
in the event shop. I'm not quite sure what you're asking, but LCE Yisong is such a strange ID.
팀 직원들의 상태가 좋지 않아.
Is he the most? Oh, you're trying to insta-kill me. Let's not let you do that. Is LCE Yisong the most unique ID in the game? I think there's an argument that he is. He has positive and negative coin, and like, actually uses both.
해고 감독. 증폭. 앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보이다.
And then he has the whole dying being his purpose thing that I don't like that much, but yeah.
앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보이다.
Wait,
앞을 밝히지.
wait a second.
후회할 것이 잘
This isn't right.
관리자는
You have an unbreakable.
그래도 어디에
It's fine, we have investigator badge, it works on this, right? Yeah, investigator badge works on every source of kill in the game. But, okay, I'm a bit confused. Apparently my clash order, the fact that I can like clash with everything messed up the normal clash order. Because normally you would always clash the priest first in this situation. He's the leader of the fight.
해고 감독. 증폭.
I would have to do more experimenting with that. I'm very curious now how clash order works for Lamp Gregor.
지금 구해줄 테니.
It's speed tiering. Normally it is not
지금
speed
구해줄
based.
테니.
Or wait, no, it's just because that's right. I'm thinking about when you're faster. I'm sure it was just like priest was slow there. Yeah, when you're faster, you'll always clash the priest first. But when, yeah, if they're a different speed, it's just their speed.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는
Forgot
몰라도
about that detail.
직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지.
Okay, I think
그 희생을 값싼
think we
대가로
just
여기는 게 아니라면
clash everything and send the rest at the head here.
이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
해고 감독. 증폭. 앞을 밝히지.
We do a lot of
잘
damage.
보이더라.
I wish I had Lunar. But yeah, even 10 stacks of Shatterbound plus an extra fragile,
후회할
like, we'll
것이
see
잘
how much
보이더라.
damage the next Unbreakable does to us. It's not that much, though.
앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보이더라.
Okay, we just staggered. I don't think we have another Unbreakable this turn.
앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보이더라. 앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘
He's
보이더라.
going to kill this guy in like 2 turns. Wow.
가만히 있어.
개체의 부위를 파괴했어. 저것 때문에 어제만 해도 8명의 복지팀 직원이 사망했다는 거 알아? 이리저리 해체되어서 끔찍한 모습이었지.
LobCorp ego IDs should have sanity mechanics like in LobCorp. What would that even be?
회복 감도. 증폭.
Like, how do you gain sanity then?
후회할 것이 잘 보이더라. 앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보이더라.
Making one of your skills a guard would give you dazzle. Yeah, I did forget about that, but at the same time, I didn't need it.
이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는
Would that
것들이
work
많아.
between waves?
이렇게
Like, if I
하나씩
guarded
나가다
on the last turn of
언젠간
Blood Fiend Trio,
반드시 찾을 수 있겠지.
would 400 roses have
세상의
gotten
모든 것이
dazzle?
담긴
I'm guessing
하나의
not.
책을.
Okay, so we did our required packs. This is tempting, and yeah, we can search for poise gifts. Time to see how many skills to kill Santata. You think so? It's end turn. But is 400 roses there at end turn? I think he wouldn't be yet. Maybe I can test against Santata here. I'll guard on the last turn of gnomes and see if he gets dazzled.
만큼 했을 뿐이다.
Okay, no, the Rain Cloud. So, I'm pretty sure Rain Cloud requires you to deploy the IDs to get the buff. Because other similar gifts do require that. And the ones that don't explicitly say includes all IDs in the team. Yes, it includes backup units, but backups is different from completely undeployed. I tested this with, like, when they added the Blood Fiend related gifts. And so I would need to test if Rain Cloud actually works like that. Or actually, wait. Does... hang on. Yeah, backup and undeployed are different. Does this gift have any effects like that? No, this just works. It's something I still need to test. I skipped Lithograph. I wanted to make sure I had enough shop slots to find this other poise gift. I know I skipped it. I was just playing for the bad luck. I'm going to keep 2 skill 2s. Fusion gifts, they say like excluding backup. The fusion gifts require you to run the ID on field. Like all of them do. I want to kill Santata in 1 skill today. I'm going to upgrade Clear Mirror. But yeah, I will, before my next solo, I will probably test the whole undeployed versus backup units thing. Although I guess my next solo is based on, so I don't think it will matter for her.
해고 감도
결국 버려진 신세잖아.
앞을 밝히지
나는 살고 싶어.
후회할 것이 잘
너희도
보인다.
마찬가지일 테고. 그러니
제압 계획의 규모가
협력해졌으니
너무 큰 거 아니야?
So let me see if I can find the actual exact gifts I'm thinking of right now.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어.
해고 감도
사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면 너희도 세피라들도 처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지.
It's one of the new bleed gifts.
앞을
Yeah,
밝히지
okay, so
후회할 것이 잘 보인다.
Sanguine Fragrance Descends is one of the random bleed gifts that got added to just the generic pool when they added Murder on the Warp Express
앞을
Bakyak.
밝히지
And it has an effect if 5 or more identities have attack skills that apply bleed or unique bleed, clash power at +1 and deal 10% damage,
멀쩡한 장비가 남아있어.
plus 10% damage.
앞을 밝히지
Counts all units in the team.
잘 보인다.
I tested it and that one for sure counts things that aren't selected. And the other gifts that have that same counts all units in the team work like that.
해고 감도 증폭 앞을 밝히지
But Raincloud does not have that all units in the team wording, so I don't think it will work unless I actually have them deployed.
앞을 밝히지
You can still get 1 base power from it though.
잘 보인다.
That part is always active.
가만히 있어.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상 뒤따르는 법이지. 그
해고
희생을
감도
값싼
We're taking out
대가로
Hohenheim with based on next week. Yeah, I guess so.
이곳의
Because
목적이
based on
경쟁이니까
LCV ID
관리자는
gets benefits.
지금 구해줄 팀 지금 구해줄 팀 앞을 밝히지
I'm hoping that the Bakyak makes it either easier to get the LCV fusion or just like adds a different one. Some other LCV gift. I guess it's not LCV, but just a Limbus company gift. Okay, so next turn is the last turn of gnomes. So I will guard next turn and see if Santada gets dazzled.
앞을 밝히지 후회할 것이 잘 보인다. 앞을 밝히지 후회할 것이 잘 앞을 밝히지 후회할 것이 잘 보이도록 앞을 밝히지 후회할 것이 잘 보이도록 앞을 밝히지 후회할 것이 잘 보이도록
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면
If there are enemies on field, that's why I'm just saying at 8 lamp, it won't work. There were no enemies on the field for that to inflict to, and it will definitely not work for the next wave entirely if it didn't work with backup units here.
해고 감도 증폭 아마 지금 구해줄 팀 지금 구해줄 팀
Yeah, I wonder what the tier 4 Shock Centipede gift designed specifically for Hohenheim Gregor 2 is going to be. Okay, it's time for everyone's favorite game. How many skills to kill Santada? He has 1,600 health. I don't have Lunar Memories. I do have Needle and Thread. I'm guessing
해고
1.
감도 증폭 앞을 밝히지 후회할 것이 잘 보이도록
The Needle and Thread was not required. 3 trust. You had way too much faith in Santada.
내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지.
Can I actually get all brutality?
단 하나의
I've
책을.
been trying for all brutality like forever. I've gotten 1 away to 5 or 6 separate times. And I think we actually have all of them so far. No, we missed brutality 3, never mind. Oh well. But yeah, Raincloud, we can look at this here. Activates if there's 30 plus sinking, that's easy enough to get. This part always happens. When 6 or more identities have attack skills that inflict sinking, include unique sinking and backup units, it does not say all identities in the team. So this shouldn't work if they're consistent with their wording. But at the same time, this is Project Moon. Are they really consistent with their wording? Probably not. But I don't think it works. Okay, what are the options I still want? I want to go to LCV checkup. I want to go to maybe line 1. I mean, I could do nocturnal sweeping. I want to do textbook. I need to do textbook. I think we can still get this. It's still a base power. Because what would my last 3 packs be? It would be this, textbook, and line 1, something like that. I skip out on sweepers. That's fine. No, I need the LCV checkup though. I'm going to probably not get Rainclad today. Can you show me one of the things I want? No. Let's go to line 1.
운은 실력과도 연관되어 있죠?
I remember when this gift was like way harder to pass, and if you failed, you lost 33 sanity. This event was so mean.
이거 작전 성공률을 높일 수 있다면 못할 것도 없지.
Hey, there's a healing gift. I want burn gifts before I go to LCB checkup, if I can get them. I normally don't like glimpse of flame. So yeah, I forgot I don't have a lunar yet. Can I fuse for that? I can. And then I want to remake the Pierce Rock. Okay, good shop. That was actually a very good job. I'll buy you, why not?
당신이 이 숲의 괴수로군.
The most unique IDs are Lantern, Yisong, Lamp Gregor, and Sunshower. I understand the argument, yeah.
누구도 자유롭지 못해. 저 손님이라고 예외는
Sunshower Heathcliff is unique in a mostly bad way, though.
앞을 밝히지. 구애할 것이 잘 보이도록.
재밌네. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
이런 제압은 회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이 항상
배고픔.
뒤따르는 법이지.
증폭.
그
앞을
희생을
밝히지.
값싼 대가로 여기는 게
구애할
아니라면
것이 잘 보이도록.
항상 제압에 너무 집착한.
It does so much damage.
멀쩡한 장비가
Okay, so I'm going to guard and give this guy Dazzle.
해고 감도. 증폭. 앞을 밝히지. 구애할 것이 잘 보이도록.
Is he even going to live? Oh my gosh, he's not.
구애할 것이 잘
적당히
보이도록.
쉬엄쉬엄해도 괜찮을 텐데.
매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘했네. 그렇구나.
Sunshower Heath is still great at clashing? No, I'm sorry. That's a lie.
이럴 땐 깊게 생각할 필요 없이 지금 해야 할 일만 하면 되거든.
We have different definitions of great or different definitions of clashing. I'm not sure which.
증폭. 앞을 밝히지. 구애할 것이 잘 보이도록.
개체의
앞을
부위를
밝히지.
차지했어.
구애할 것이 잘 보이도록.
어제만 해도 8명의 BTT
새삼스럽지만
직원이
꽤
사망했던 거야.
괜찮네. 제법
이리저리 해체되어서 끔찍한 모습이었지.
앞을 밝히지. 구애할 것이 잘 보이도록.
His skill 2 has what, a 15 base power?
그래도 어디에 누구누구처럼
앞을
직원들을
밝히지.
사지로
If you
내놓지.
have
구애할 것이 잘 보이도록.
low enough sanity. The thing that made Sunshower Heathcliff good for solos back in like Mirror Dungeon 2
이쪽으로.
여기까지 와서
was just the
망설일
self-protection.
생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어.
해고 감흥도.
because most IDs can't do that.
너희도 세피라들도 처음부터 거래를 하지
잘 보이는
말았어야지.
걸. 내가 구해야 할 자가 누구인지. 앞을 밝히지. 구해야 할 것이 잘 보이도록.
It's crazy that Sunshower Heathcliff got like a really good uptie 4 and is still the worst 3-star in the game.
내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면
Is he the actual worst 3-star in the game? That's a question.
세상의
Who are
모든
the other
것이
contenders? People say like
하나의
Warp
집에.
Mayor is bad. People say like Blade Lineage Sinclair. That's probably the worst 3-star in the game, right? So I want textbook and LCV checkup. You're gonna make me do like 6-pack refreshes, aren't you? It's just not giving me what I want. Well, at least it put the thing on pack reward, that's nice. Yeah, of course I'm taking all the brutality, that's what I always do.
괴수로군.
Except maybe I won't on like the base mare solo. I'll probably try to pick pretty optimal trials
믿기지 않아.
증폭.
for my base ID
이렇게나
solos.
조용한 곳이
But like when we're using a good
앞을
ID,
밝히지.
brutality
것이 잘
is fun and they're not even that bad.
재밌네. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
Am I sloth fatal? I must be. There's no way these guys are doing that much damage.
이런
Yeah,
제약은
okay.
회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도
해고 감흥도.
직원들의 희생이
정수는
항상 뒤따르는
앞을
것.
밝히지. 괴수를 죽이는
그
것이
희생을
잘
값싼
매뉴얼을
대가로 여기는
만들어두길
게
잘했네.
아니라 한상
그렇게만
제압에
해.
너무 집착하지. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 제압 계획의 규모가 너무 큰 거 아니야? 적당히 쉬엄쉬엄해도 괜찮을 텐데.
Yet another type of enemy that just inflicts so
이런
much
제압은
bleed.
회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도
해고
직원들의
감흥도.
희생이 항상
증폭.
뒤따르는 법이지. 그 희생을 값싼
이런.
대가로 여기는
Ooh,
게
they actually
아니라면
staggered me.
항상 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마.
And that means they're just going to stack
이곳의
even more
목적이
bleed.
그런 게 아니라
We might have to reset a fight.
당신도 알고 있잖아.
이쪽
Because we still don't have Grey
참
Coat.
너무하네.
안전하게 지켜줄 테니.
직원이 저지경이
감독.
됐다는 걸
And you guys are just double heads rolling. Okay. I think we're going to have to reset this one. Actually, yeah, we definitely are. It's so much bleed.
기계처럼 대본에 적힌
But that can go better for sure.
걸 원했다면 그 사람의 계획을 망치지도 않았어. 실패해도 괜찮아. 그게 인간다운
I
거잖아.
surely Ardor Blossom Moth isn't going to be an issue, right?
해고 감흥도.
관리자님은
좀.
예외거든.
I can clash him, I think.
하면서 지내는 건
The issue is just that I like can't clash these guys because of speed. They staggered me turn 1.
기계처럼 대본에 적힌 대로 운명대로 성공하는 걸 원했다면 그 사람의 계획을 망치지도 않았어. 실패해도 괜찮아. 그게 인간다운 거잖아.
I guess Moth will do all red damage. I'll have to use an ego to change these terrible resistances, but I should be able to beat him still.
해고 감흥도 죽이는 것뿐이 증폭. 앞을 밝히지.
I think I just have to do Unbrilliant again. We'll see.
제압 계획의 규모가 너무 큰 거.
It is like the bailout.
적당히 쉬엄쉬엄
Gets me out of almost
괜찮을
any
텐데.
situation. I'm actually faster than them on this turn. You know, I can cast it normally just to change resistances. I won't
해고
kill
감흥도.
everything with it.
증폭. 앞을 밝히지. 구해야 할 것이 잘 보이다.
징계팀에서 다 망가뜨린 줄 알았는데 멀쩡한 장비가 남아 있었나
보시지
봐.
않게 두려워하지 마.
how much bleed? Only 14 by 3.
이런
I'm
제압은
slower.
회사에겐 효율적일지는
We'll
몰라도
try to do a
직원들의
guard.
희생이 항상 뒤따르는
해고
거지.
감도
그
증폭
And of
희생을
course they
값싼
had drone.
대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 항상
I'm
제재하고
brilliant
있는
crit,
침착하지
yep.
마.
No,
이곳의
that's
목적이
gonna
그런 게
kill
아니라
me. But oh, it did activate badge. Okay, I'm actually very glad they activated badge there.
손님까지 그럴 거라 생각한 거야? 재밌네.
You miss pre-nerf Haishu fight. I understand wanting there to be difficulty in Limbus, but unfocused battles are not the way to do it. Pre-nerf Haishu were not a good fight for the game.
해고 감도 증폭 앞을 밝히지 후회할 것이 잘 보인다.
새삼스럽지만 꽤 괜찮네. 제법이야.
There's just not enough player input in unfocused battles for it to be fun when it's difficult.
그래도 어디에 누구누구처럼
지금 구해줄 테니
직원들을 사지로 내몰진 않네.
이쪽으로 와. 내가 안전하게 지켜줄 테니 해고 감도 증폭
It could be acceptable in hard mode. I can understand if they wanted to do that. I don't think they will though.
지금 구해줄 테니
The Malfeather Striker being the strongest enemy in the game. It's a little much.
잘 보이는군. 내가 구해할 자가 누구인지. 잘 보이는군. 내가 구해할 자가 누구인지.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 사람을 죽이고 싶지 않아.
Of course, a Mao is the strongest enemy in the game. Yeah, I mean, I still think that Zilu is the most unfair thing in the entire game. Like, fighting her.
유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네.
You just get, like, actually a 16 by 8 rupture stack after winning a clash. It's ridiculous. Like, I hated Zilu so much for base IDs.
세상의 모든 것이 담긴
And, like, for upside 1. It's just too fast for you to control targeting. So much rupture by just existing. We'll fight the fox.
당신이 이 숲의 괴수로군.
조용하지? 언제 봐도 믿기지 않아.
Is this targeting well? Yeah, I kind of want to just... Oh, but it's gonna lose the clash? Nah, it's got unbreakable coins. You've got this.
증폭
There we go.
그리워할 가치 없는 이 시대 꿈에 허명에 기침한다.
Okay, I guess the umbrellas die to like the first coin or two, so it's not actually that much needle and thread damage.
제압 계획의 규모가 너무 큰 거 아니야?
I wanted to just nuke the fox with that, but a slightly flawed plan.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 사람을 죽이고 싶지
해고
않았다면
감도
너희도
증폭.
세피라들도 처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지.
앞을 밝히지 후회할 것이 잘 보인다.
재밌네. 이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이
A lot
많아.
of difficulty is just number inflation, that's true. I think Terraria expert mode versus normal mode is one of the
세상의
best,
모든 것이 담긴
like, harder difficulties of any game I've ever seen. They actually change boss patterns significantly. It's not just stat increases.
조용하지? 언제
해고
봐도
감도
믿기지 않아.
증폭
이렇게나 조용한 곳이
Then Master Mode is just stat increases, so I don't like Terraria Master Mode that much.
앞을 밝히지 후회할 것이 잘 보이도록.
재밌네. 난 너희가
해고
좀 더
감도
어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
징계팀에서 다
이번에도
망가뜨린 줄
잘해줬어.
알았는데 멀쩡한 장비가
유익한
남아
책이
있었나
또
봐.
하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩
Okay,
알아가다
oh, we have to fight more mannequins.
반드시 찾을 수
Everyone's
없지.
favorite.
세상의
이
모든
숲의
것이 담긴
괴수로군.
단 하나의 책을.
곤란하네. 나는 어떤 사람과도 잘 지낼 자신이 있지만 관리자님은 예외거든. 관리자님과
More
희희낙낙하면서 지내는
slot the
건
damage mannequins.
세피라들도 결국 내 편에 설 수밖에 없을 거야.
It's 180 predicted damage on that thing.
멀어버렸거든.
Is that not insane? I'm just going to get staggered before I can do anything. Do I get killed? Not quite. This one will kill me though.
두려울 거야.
And now I have 48 by 5 bleed. Yeah, that was a pretty bad first 2 turns.
운명대로 성공하는 걸 원했다면 그 사람의 계획을 망치지도 않았어. 실패해도 괜찮아. 그게 인간다운 거잖아.
곤란하네. 나는 어떤 사람과도 잘 지낼 자신이 있지만
Can we just kill with this? This should do a lot of damage.
희희낙낙하면서 지내는 건 내게도 버겁다.
그 믿음은 확된 물건이잖아. 내려놓고
제압 계획의 규모가 너무 큰 거 아니야? 적당히 쉬엄쉬엄해도 괜찮을 텐데.
해고 감도
You hope the Callisto ID lets you spawn an exact 1-to-1 mannequin that fights for you when you kill an enemy. Yeah. It would be cool if we ever got a summoner ID of some sort. Like, we have the mechanics are in the game for support units to exist. We have Sichun on battle and stuff. But I don't think Callisto is gonna be the thing that gives that to us.
해고 감도 증폭 앞을 밝히지.
매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘했네.
이쪽으로
그렇게만 해.
내가 안전하게 지켜줄 해고 감도 증폭.
Oh, this lust skill, man. It's always a lust skill. Every enemy. There's just so many lust skills in this game, but you think like, oh, the mermaids have that negative coin 17 base power skill. These guys have their explosive spider move.
내가
새삼스럽지만 꽤 괜찮네. 제법이야.
There needs to be less lust skills in Limbus Company
후회할 것이 잘
from
보인다.
the enemies.
이쪽으로 와.
이런 제압은 회사에겐
There also needs to be more gray coats in my shop, specifically mine.
그 희생을 값싼 대가로 여기는 게 아니라면 한상체 제압에 너무 집착하지는 마. 이곳의 목적이 그런 게 아니라는 건 관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
앞을 밝히지. 구해할 것이 잘 보이더라. 지금 구해줄 테니.
이번에도 멋지게 해냈네. 엔젤라님에게 잔뜩 칭찬을 들었겠어.
It costs way too much to ever use corrosion for most ego. It is definitely expensive.
같은 그럴듯해 보이지만
It's not a thing you do for just any ego randomly. There's Grey Coat. The run is saved. And I want to get all the burn gifts. I think I have most of the burn gifts. So, does this work for me? Can I actually make this fusion? I'm pretty sure this needs 5 burn. Can I check? What is this called? Actually, I can just look at the fusion gifts list, right? Yeah. This does need 5 burn, okay. So I won't actually fuse that. What do I still need to fuse? I don't have downpour, I don't think. do a little bit of enhancing, because we have a lot of cost. Just like make Art of Blossom Moth a bit less awful to deal with, to give myself what advantage I can here. I'm expecting our sinking to just kind of be enough though. Yeah, okay.
당신이 이 숲의 괴수로군.
How bad could this guy be? Are we hopeless or are we neutral? Oh, we're dominating. Okay.
결국 버려진 신세잖아.
증폭.
나는 살고 싶어. 너희도
앞을
마찬가지일
밝히지.
테고.
구애할 것이
그러니
잘 보이도록.
협력해줬으면 해.
Okay, this guy's gonna die in 2 turns.
좀더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
Never seen you upgrade that much this early. I normally do all my upgrading on floor 10. This is only 1 floor early.
클리포트 억지력을 약화시켰어.
What is Shatterbound Cannon? It's the Railway 5 gift that gives you 10 fragile.
감염도. 증폭.
나는 되도록
매뉴얼을
그녀의
만들어두길
신기를
잘했네.
거스르고 싶지 않아.
그렇게만 해.
Alright, Lucio. Do you survive turn 1?
감염도. 증폭.
Probably not.
앞을 밝히지. 구애할 것이 잘 보이도록.
제압 계획에
Yeah, you barely even survive skill 2. I swear the Kanto 9 bosses have so little HP in Mirror Dungeon. I don't know why. But like, I fought Sora yesterday and she died on turn 2.
같은
Like,
보이지만 하나도 재미없는
it's a little ridiculous. No brutality. We missed the last one. That's sad. I guess I take Clash Power Keen. That's the next worst stuff I can take. And the regular checkup showed up just on time.
당신이
These guys are also kind of bad. I'm going to a lot of relatively dangerous packs today. Like, as far as unfocused battles go, I mean, this, you've got Rupture, you've got
그 사람의 계획에 한 번
high damage.
결국 버려진 신세잖아. 나는 살고 싶어. 너희도 마찬가지일 테고. 그러니 협력해줬으면 해. 단 하나의 책을.
A lot of Sora's health is shield, so it doesn't scale. That's true.
앞을 밝히지.
Maybe. Some enemies' shield is based on their max HP. I don't know if hers is.
적당히 쉬엄쉬엄해도 괜찮을 텐데.
증폭. 앞을 밝히지. 구애할
재밌네.
것이 잘 보이도록.
난
앞을
너희가
밝히지.
좀 더 어설플 거라고
구애할 것이
생각했거든.
잘 보이도록.
징계팀에서 다 망가뜨린 줄 알았는데 멀쩡한 장비가 남아 있었나 봐. 이런 제압은
회복감도.
회사에겐 효율적일지는 몰라도 직원들의 희생이
Railway 6 in a few weeks. A few weeks might be a little bit of an exaggeration, but we are getting Railway 6 this season.
새삼스럽지만
앞을
꽤
밝히지.
괜찮네.
이곳의 목적이 그런
구애할
게
것이
아니라
잘 보이도록.
관리자님도 알고 있잖아.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면
증폭.
너희도 세피라들도
This pack's fairly easy for solo. I would not say that. It has, I mean, if you're going by the logic that Mirror Dungeon is easy to solo in general, sure. But like if you compare this to other packs, I think you'll find this one is harder.
직원들을 사실로
The boss can be a threat with the status effect, like it is possible for that to be an issue,
이번에도
which is
멋지게
more than you
했는데
can say for a lot of bosses.
엔젤라님에게 잔뜩 칭찬을 들었겠어? 당신의 노고는 이곳을 좀 더 멋지게 바꾸는데 일조할 거예요. 같은 그럴듯해 보이지만 하나도
Like
재미없는
low
소리.
morale effects that make them attack each other, sure, but you have to hit them to lower their sanity, and you still start with 1 skill slot. That's always the main issue in solo.
이 숲의 괴수로군.
You can't just make the enemies start in panic.
조용하지? 언제 봐도
배고
믿기지
가문도.
않아.
증폭.
이렇게나 조용한 곳이 곧 아비규환으로 변할 거란 사실.
매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘했네. 그렇게만 해.
조용하지? 언제 봐도 믿기지
배고
않아.
가문도.
이렇게
I don't need to play into your gimmick, Skin Prophet. I have lunar memories.
제압 계획의 규모가
이번에도
너무 큰거
잘해줬어.
아니야?
유익한
적당히
책이 또 하나
쉬엄쉬엄해도
늘었네.
괜찮을 텐데.
도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간
당신이
반드시 찾을 수 있겠지.
Slightly unlucky that the event wasn't
단 하나의
one
책.
from checkup.
너희 보조 사서들은
배고
나와
가문도.
다를 바 없을 거야.
증폭.
그 사람의 계획에 한껏 이용당하고 결국 버려진 신세잖아.
56. I realize I'm taking the worst possible trials, but come on. 56 on floor 10? I guess that's decently
찾을
late.
수 있도록.
이런.
너무 뭐라고 하지 마.
배고 가문도.
어차피 곧
증폭.
보지 못하게 될
앞을
직원들인데
밝히지.
깐깐하게 물는
구애할 것이
것이
잘 보이소.
재밌네. 난
It's like
너희가
what you're
좀더
saying
어설프게
about this
보이는
pack
것이
is
더
true.
제압
I just
계획의
feel
규모가
like
큰거 아니야?
every other pack,
적당히 쉬엄쉬엄해도 괜찮을 텐데.
you just never are at any risk of dying. These guys at least do
여기까지
rupture
와서
though.
망설일 생각은
Like
하지
you're
않았으면
so
좋겠어.
tanky for the most part
사람을 죽이고 싶지
if you don't
너희도
take
세피라도
the worst trials
처음부터
and
거리를 하지 말았어야지.
Shatterbound
매뉴얼을 만들어두길
before
잘했네.
like floor 12.
그렇게만 해.
구애할 것이 잘 보이도.
And then yeah, Hohenheim
그래도
Thorns
어디에
is an
누구를
issue
붙여
potentially,
직원들을 사지로
but today we
내보내지
have
배고 가문도.
Gregor.
증폭. 지금 구해줄 테니. 앞을 밝히지. 구애할 것이 잘
새삼스럽지만
보이도록.
꽤 괜찮네.
앞을 밝히지.
제법이야.
구애할 것이 잘 보이도록. 이쪽으로.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은
회복하면
하지 않았으면 좋겠어.
지금 구해줄 테니.
사람을 죽이고
지금
싶지
구해줄
않았다면
테니.
너희도 이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한
Alright,
책이
do we have
또
another
하나
fight?
늘었네.
Or is it Hohenheim time?
도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지. 세상의 모든
We
것이
have another
단 하나의
fight.
책을.
당신이
I don't have peace of relationship yet. I should fuse a bunch of gifts and try to get that.
곤란하네.
배고
나는
가문도.
어떤 사람과도 잘 지낼 자신이 있지만 관리자님은 예외거든. 관리자님과 희희낙락하면서 지내는 건 내게도 부럽다고.
It would be funny if Railway 6 you had to fight Yinglong and the butterfly at the same time and they had friendly fire. At this point, I'm just hoping Yinglong makes the cut.
적당히 쉬엄쉬엄해도 괜찮을 텐데.
배고 가문도. 증폭.
Because, like, we skipped a Railway, I just hope we still get him in this one.
앞을 밝히지. 구애할
재밌네.
것이 잘 보이도록.
난 너희가 좀 더 어설플
You're
거라고
betting we get a
생각했거든.
secret boss on
여기까지
floor
와서
13? I'm
망설일 생각은
interpreting
하지
that to be what your
않았으면
message
배고
means.
가문도.
사람을
I
죽이고
would
싶지
welcome
않았다면
it.
앞을
너희도
밝히지.
세피라도
구애할
매뉴얼을
것이 잘
만들어두길
앞을
잘했네.
밝히지.
그렇게만 해.
구애할 것이 잘
신개팀에서
앞을
다
밝히지.
망가뜨린 줄 알았는데
구애할
멀쩡한
새삼스럽지만
장비가
꽤
남아있었나 봐.
괜찮네. 제법이야. 여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은
회복하면
하지 않았으면 좋겠어.
증폭.
사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면 너희도 세피라들도 처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지.
앞을
You
밝히지.
can't do 8 and 9 on the two stretches and then the merged part would be...
지금 구해줄 테니.
Yeah, the Railway exclusive. Every Railway has
잘 보이도록.
3 exclusive abnormalities
이번에도
usually.
잘해줬어.
Or like 3
유익한
newly
책이 또
introduced
하나
ones.
늘었네. 도시에는
So
내가
we
모르는
could
것들이
say
많아.
like Yinglong,
이렇게 하나씩
Butterfly,
알아가다 보면
and then
언젠간
one more.
반드시 찾을 수 있겠지.
I don't know what the
세상의
one
모든
more
것이
would be.
단 하나의 책을.
Could just be something completely original. Did I just get all 3 of them in one refresh? Wow. Imagine we actually get the card, the thing that never shows up on any of my runs. Yeah, we're not getting the fusion. One more refresh. Okay. So, what do I still need? I don't have downpour yet. I failed to fuse it. We have burn. Oh, they changed how these get auto sorted. Give me by tier. Yeah. I don't. I had got used to the old auto sorting. Now I'm not used to, like, the memories don't go next to each other anymore. Bleed, tremor. I don't have the sinking one, I don't think. Yeah. Don't think we have any event for the Ish Centipede Ego. Isn't that the one that gives you red order? I'm pretty sure. Okay. It's about as strong as we can get right now. We have Piece of Relationship and Faith to still go for on like 4, 11, and 12.
당신이
So we aren't done with gift collection yet, but we're mostly there.
너희 보조 사사들은 나와 다를 바 없을 거야.
Hohenheim versus Hohenheim.
한껏 이용당하고
I think Hohenheim is going to win, guys.
나는 살고 싶어. 너희도 마찬가지일 테고. 그러니 협력해줬으면 해.
Oh, I should dazzle him.
찾을 수 있도록.
It's so overkill. In fact, I could probably just win this turn if I hit him twice.
앞을
At
밝히지.
least stagger him.
구애할 것이 잘 보이도록.
In fact, yeah, I would have done another 3,700, but now we get to do...
멀쩡한 장비가 남아있었나
지켜줄
봐.
테니까.
Now we get to kill him in 1 coin instead of 3.
해고 가문도 증폭.
매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘했네.
이번에도
그렇기만
멋지게
해.
해냈네. 엔젤라님에게 잔뜩 칭찬을 들었겠어?
I don't know
당신의
why we
내부는
did
이곳을
so
좀더
much
멋지게
damage
바꾸는 데
there.
일조할 거예요.
I guess
같은
I've been taking like
그럴
brutality and stuff
하나도
so the enemies
중요한
just aren't
일이야.
getting health. That's the benefit to taking quote-unquote bad trials. Base power, clash power. Max adversity. Show me line 3. Do we get a hidden boss? The answer is probably no. We're getting floor 15 Papadon and no one else.
당신이 이 숲의 괴수로군.
도시에서는 누구도 자유롭지 못해.
I want to see the dazzled damage, so I will spend turn 1 dazzling you. Does dazzle go on all of your parts? Probably not. You got it.
이렇게나 조용한 곳이 곧 아비규환으로 변할 거란 사실이.
I don't see it on any of the parts, so I guess it is on all of your parts. So I'll just attack the arm.
해고 가문도 증폭. 잘 보이는 걸. 내가 구애할 자가 누구인지.
4,876.
제압 계획의 규모가
이번에도
너무 큰 거
잘해줬어.
아니야?
It's pretty good damage.
도
늘었네.
괜찮을 텐데.
도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지.
Oh, we don't have this yet. We don't have this
세상의
yet.
모든
Wow, there's so
것은
many gifts I
단
could
하나의
still
책을.
benefit from. Do you have there's embers? I don't have to fuse for it, so I can fuse for something else. I have charge type gloves. I guess I just fuse pierce and hope it gives me piece of relationship. That's fine as well. Embers. And am I missing sinking gifts? I don't have compass yet. I should get compass. That's worth selling for. Alright. Now we get to win rate for a while.
이 숲의 괴수로군.
You hope we get a gameplay change up at the end of Inferno due to the extinction event.
나는
회복함도
어떤 사람과도
How
결집할
much
수는
could
있지만
they realistically change gameplay?
관리자님과 희희낙락하면서
They still has to like be combat with identities and skills. They can't just make everything you've gotcha'd for and invested in become
적당히
like
쉬엄쉬엄
useless.
괜찮을 텐데.
They can't do like a reset or anything.
해고 감도 증폭. 앞을 밝히지. 구해할 것이 잘 보이다.
난
We could
너희가
refract
좀더
sinners.
어설플
I
거라고
don't even know what that
앞을
means.
밝히지. 구해할 것이 잘
신개팀에서
보이다.
다 망가뜨린 줄 알았는데 멀쩡한 장비가 남아 있었나 봐.
Something mirror shattering? Yeah, okay.
적지 않은 시간이 들 것 같네.
해고 감도
아,
증폭.
책망할 생각은 없으니.
Please kill me. Oh, I have embers now. They can't kill me. That's fine.
그 정도 시간은 찰나에 불과하다.
I'll get them next turn. But yeah, being slow, definitely showing its weakness. But this is luckily the last unfocused battle we'll have to do.
새로운 이야기.
The future where the sinners split up and soloing becomes mandatory? No, because then we run into
좋네.
the late game
봐야만 했던
Ruina
조그만
issue.
영감의
앞을
재방송보다는
밝히지.
Minor Ruina spoilers here, but
메뉴를 만들어두길
fights that are designed to be soloed cannot be both difficult and fun. It's not possible. I'm yet to see a counterexample
새삼스럽지만 꽤 괜찮네.
in like a purely strategy game like this. I guess like Kanto 9 had a great example of that. I think it was 947. The Ryoshu 1v1.
내가 인내심 많고
The fight's not that interesting, not that fun. Or if you use like Reef Ryoshu, it's just not hard at all. There's no balance. They don't have room to balance anything.
구해할 것이 잘 앞을 밝히지. 구해할 것이 잘 보이도록.
Soloing only gets fun when you're like breaking expectations with it.
이번 접대는 여기서 끝내는 편이 너희들에게도
회복감도
손님에게도
증폭.
좋을 것 같지
Are we
않아?
dead? Ooh, not quite. Very close to dead though.
지금 구해줄 테니.
The solo was fun with base
앞을
Ryoshu.
밝히지.
Yeah, base Ryoshu is probably the most fun solo for it, as weird as that is.
망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어.
She has like the right power level for the fight to not be completely free,
처음부터 거래를 하지
and then like the
말았어야지.
evade to make it possible.
앞을 밝히지. 구해할 것이 잘 보이도록. 앞을 밝히지. 구해할 것이 잘 보이도록. 지금 구해줄 테니. 앞을 밝히지. 구해할 것이 잘 보이도록. 잘 보이는군. 내가 구해야 할 자가 누구인지.
I'm excited to see how much damage we can do on like the late floors where an enemy can actually survive to get dazzled.
어차피 내가 아니라 너희들이니까.
You think that was on purpose? I think Project Moon does not consider base IDs at all when designing fights anymore.
구애할 것이 잘 보이도록. 앞을 밝히지.
I think if Project Moon considered, like, I think they just can't. They are not intending for the game to be beatable with base IDs anymore. If they ever even really were. I guess Kanto 1 through 3 probably intended for it, but I mean, you get the recommended IDs up to 4 level 55 when you enter like the Kanto 8 dungeon. The game is designed for modern teams.
구애할 것이 잘 보이. 앞을 밝히지. 구애할 것이 잘 보이도록.
이번에도 멋지게 해냈네. 엔젤라님에게 잔뜩 칭찬을 들었겠어. 당신의 노고는 이곳을 좀 더 멋지게 바꾸는데.
If anything, they would design the fight to be fun to solo with the Kanto highlight ID, and we will. That remains to be seen. I guess we can just grab this thing on 412. Is this our new standard? I guess it might as well be. There's kind of no other gifts to get at this point. Hello, monkey tree. I will water you. No hidden boss. Okay. Hey, look, I don't even have to mass fuse for it. We just get Piece of Relationship for free. And by free, I mean 590 cost. We can still just mass fuse for Faith, though. I never got the chance for a refund on enhancements, I'm pretty sure. That's why we're actually out of cost here and can't enhance everything. But we got to enhance all the important stuff and we still got all of our important gifts.
당신이 이 숲의 괴수로군.
How will they handle... No, they said Dreadspin 5 won't be for everything. So they don't need to find a way to make Dreadspin 5 change of others. They can just not give it one. It's a thing they're adding just for the weak egos. Just for the 4th match flame Yi-songs of the world. Let's check this damage.
잘 보이는 것. 내가 구애할 자가 누구인지.
5,000, pretty good.
제압 계획의 규모가 너무 큰 거 아니야? 적당히 쉬엄쉬엄해도 괜찮은데.
재밌네. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
4th match flame Yi-song isn't the worst ego. Please provide a counter example. Because it's really bad. It costs 7 resources to roll a 20. The only good thing you can say about it is 5 attack weight. I think it inflicts like 7 burn or something. It doesn't have like any unique effect to give it potential power in the future. Like 4th match flame Rhodia I thought was a pretty bad ego overall. But then suddenly we get Virgilius fighting on our side and 3 wraps Fragility is like 1,000 extra damage. That's pretty good. 4th match flame Yi-song has nothing like that to give it any niche use case. It's just an overpriced, underwhelming ego.
잘 보이는 것. 내가
어제만
구애할
해도
자가
8명의
누구인지.
팀 직원이 사망했다는 거 알아?
새삼스럽지만
You could argue
느껴지지
Soda
않아.
Ryoshu,
제법이야.
but even that has one extremely niche thing, which is if we ever actually have like 12 sinners fighting at once,
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은
then the
하지 않았으면
corrosion
좋겠어.
for ego resource amp on all IDs could do something.
처음부터 거리를 하지 말았어야지.
Soda Honglu, yeah, that one kind of has no hope. Ish Roseate Desire has the passive, which is Infinite Bind. It has at least some use. Honglu's Roseate Desire is pretty bad, but I would definitely not call it as bad as Fourth Match Flame Yusong.
앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보이도록.
AEDD Heath is a totally fine ego. AoE Paralyze on a cheap ego, like, I love that thing. I don't think it needs uptime 5. I would be happy if it got one, I guess. But don't underestimate cheap AoE Paralyze, it's a useful effect.
후회할 것이 잘 보이도록.
Lantern Gregor, that's a bad ego. Yeah.
후회할 것이 잘 보이도록.
It's so bad I forgot about it as even being a bad ego. It's just like, it costs 1 more green than Ledger Domain to be worse. Like, it costs more resources, more sanity. It does a healing effect, but it's only for him.
도시에서는 누구도 자유롭지 못해.
내가 안전하게 지켜줄.
저
Yeah.
사람이라고 예외는 아니겠지.
We're killing Centipede in 1 turn here.
해고 감도. 증폭.
We're killing Centipede in 1 skill here. Oh my gosh, we do damage.
앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보이도록. 앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보이도록. 앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보이도록.
I also very much wonder how much they're going to make Uptie 5 cost. I feel like they just aren't going to do Uptie 5 for the base egos, even the bad ones, because it's just like, they're the base egos, you know? I hope that's a good enough explanation of my reasoning.
해고 감도. 증폭.
Branch of Knowledge Dreadspin 5 where they just completely change the passive. I mean, look at Arcorp Ishmael Uptie 4. That's a very changed passive, so they have a bit of a precedent.
앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보이도록. 앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보이도록. 앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보이도록.
Damage.
이번에도 잘해줬어. 유익한 책이 또 하나 늘었네. 도시에는 내가 모르는 것들이 많아. 이렇게 하나씩 알아가다 보면 언젠간 반드시 찾을 수 있겠지.
So we did it for this. I'll take a base power up. Might as well keep making the trials worse. Okay. Now then, let's go fight King and Bind. That's fun. Almost definitely going to need some more Brilliant Glory here. That's expected.
훌륭한 작전 덕분에 승리했을 뿐입니다.
Let's see what we can make happen. I need faith. I don't have faith, and that's like actually kind of matters on this pack specifically. So I hope I can get that.
억압 작업이 성공했어.
Okay, there's faith. That's the last gift I can think of that I needed. I'll do a few refreshes, but I'm probably just enhancing. Yeah, not seeing anything important there. You've reordered my stuff. I don't know where to find gifts anymore. I guess these could use enhancement. Two offense level there, and this is damage. I should have done that one actually. Okay. I mean, we're at the point where I could definitely sell a bunch more stuff to enhance, yeah. I don't need those. I don't need... I mean, this doesn't activate. This doesn't activate. Realistically, should have done this on like floor 10, but I like keeping all my gifts. For no reason. Okay. I'm guaranteed to be slower than a lot of these enemies, so that's fun. You feel like the sanity tab has kind of been neglected on Sinners. I feel like most people didn't like when they tried to mess with it. See, Sunshower, Heathcliff, Captain Ishmael. The IDs with the most unique sanity stuff, just no one likes them for it.
조용하지? 언제 봐도 믿기지 않아. 이렇게나 조용한 곳이 곧 아비규어를
I'm like
만날 거란 사실이.
absolutely getting killed before I can do anything here. I might as well lamp stack. You like those IDs? I'm not saying like actually no one, but just the general population, which is what the game creators have to appeal to.
도시에서는 누구도 자유롭지 못해. 저 손님이라고 예외는 아니겠지.
Dominating on the second fastest person. Cool. I wish it was on the fastest person. Or wait. No, because... Which one of you is actually faster? It is you. Oh, and that one is targeting you. Cool. Neutral, but it's... I have Unbreakables, so I'll win that clash. And then... Yeah.
이 정도 시행착오는 각오
Why
있어.
are you going first?
어차피 감정을 잠깐 그렇다고
버티가 결국
Okay,
이럴 땐 미련 없이 다 쏟아버리는
I swear the speed order showed them going in a different order than they did. But whatever.
너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
I didn't lose Embers for it, so I'm not... Or sorry, I didn't lose Investigator badge because of it, so it doesn't really matter. Casual 10,000.
제압 계획의 규모가 너무 큰 거 아니야? 적당히 쉬엄쉬엄 해도 괜찮을 텐데.
10 plus 10 for coin. The Diachirodia upscale is crazy. It's going to just actually kill me. Mineral 420 because I'm Envy Fatal. Maybe I should do something about that. But what can I do about that? I mean, another one of these is targeting her. Okay, that should work. You ever think to yourself how negative coins on enemies being 0 makes them flash 10 billion? It just makes them so they're always at their maximum power.
별로 재미없네. 인간이 다른 인간을 많이
Ow, that
재밌게
hurt,
봤어.
man.
지금은 인간이
Okay, I
아닌
have
것이
minus
인간을
30
죽이는
and I missed 5 coins in a row.
그건 더
I
많이
just
더
had to hit one of those. I guess we're investigator badging it. Oh, and then at minus 45 I hit one. Okay, well we're corroding in some horses here. Sorry, just one horse actually, my bad. You are fastest. I literally can't beat you unless the game's prediction is wrong, which it often is. I think it like doesn't account for sun shower or something. But I guess I can tank that, right? Double heads roll was the only thing that killed me there, but she hit it. Okay.
우리가 얼마나 더 무너지고
It should be
어둠에
winnable
익숙해져
though. That was just a little unlucky that we only got one corrosion, or that we
이런
corroded
부끄러움조차
at all.
까맣게
We had
잊어버릴
to
수 있으니.
miss all those heads coins on the previous turn. Let's see.
곤란하네.
해고 감독.
나는 어떤 사람과도
증폭.
잘 지낼 자신이 있지만 관리자님은 예외거든. 관리자님과
이런.
희망 커피가 결국 싫었네. 이럴 땐 미련 없이 다 쏟아버리는 편이 좋아.
이쪽으로
클리프트 억지력을 조금
내가
강화했어.
안전하게 지켜줄 테니.
내가 말했지.
Where are you
복직팀은
targeting
나름대로
today?
바쁜 부서라고.
Made-ish and Gregor. Okay. So if we do this, I have one paralyze. They have one paralyze. We win this.
해고 감독. 증폭.
We don't win those. It is unbreakable though, so it doesn't really matter.
내가 인내심 많고 자상하다. 손님까지 그럴 거라.
We could corrode butterfly, maybe. I was worried it wouldn't kill them, but I guess even this isn't really killing them without the needle and thread.
난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고 생각했거든.
We are corroding this turn from sinking, so unless we just die. One corrosion slot again,
어차피 곧 보지 못하게 될 직원들인데
and
깐깐하게
we
물고
cannot
늘어서야
target
모르겠어.
anyone that's fast. So we're just dead again. Okay, let's try corroding into
기계처럼
Song
대본에
Lament.
적힌 대로 운명대로 성공하는 걸 원했다면 그 사람의 계획을 망치지도 않았어. 실패해도
The speed is an issue. It is what I expected from this run. But I thought it would mostly stop being an issue once we were fully into focused fights. But no, it's still having some issues.
세피라들도 결국 내 편에 설 수밖에 없을 거야. 나도 그들도
해고 감독.
모두
증폭.
빛의 눈이
83.
커피가 결국 식었네. 이럴 땐 미련 없이 다 쏟아버리는 편이 좋아.
I wonder if the perfect skill lineup from them could corrode me turn 1. Could they do 90 sanity damage? Or are they too reliant on like Clash Win for sinking count?
이쪽으로
클리프트 억지력을 조금
내가
강화했어.
안전하게 지켜줄 테니.
내가 말했지. 복지팀은 나름대로 바쁜 부서라고.
It's a fake dominating, but if that's the fastest clash that goes through, it will win still. Okay, my understanding of this game, by all metrics, this should be the first clash that goes through. Not the one against Maidish.
증폭.
Okay. Ah. We can use both egos, maybe. Like we can, yeah.
앞을
We'll see if we
밝히지.
need to.
후회할 것이 잘 보이도록.
재밌네. 난 너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고
Puddle
생각했거든.
Stomp just kills me.
이 정도 시행착오는 가고 있어. 어차피 감정을 잠깐.
Okay, so
그렇다고
badge is
무작정
gone.
맞으려는 말은 아니었는데.
We can clash you. We can clash like everyone here. If I just clash like the Gloom skill to heal, like we can live those 3 hits.
해고 감도.
Maybe I don't need ego.
앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보이도록.
제압 계획의 규모가 너무 큰
Uniquely
마음.
allowed to clash with anything. Corrosion targeting is still random.
지금 구해줄 테니.
It lets me actually clash instead of
후회할
going
것이 잘
unopposed, I
보이도록.
guess. But that's just always the case for him, yeah.
신객팀에서 다 망가뜨린 줄 알았는데
But I can't actually choose the main target still.
너무 뭐라고 하지 마.
Okay, what now?
어차피 곧 보지 못하게 될 직원들인데 깐깐하게 물고 늘어져 봐야 뭐가 좋겠어.
I can't beat these guys in a clash. That's the issue. Unless I just do, but that would be quite unlikely. What we could do, maybe, no. They're just going to kill me. I can't get hit by Diachirodia. I die if I'm hit by Diachirodia, so I have to hit her with AoE. Solemn Lament can't clash, like, at all. The only way to hit her with AoE is to clash her or Honglu. So I need, like, this to work? Does this roll higher? I mean, that's struggling against her. If I get decently lucky, that could work out. I would need to be quite lucky, but I think that's my best bet. Let me see if any of these are targeting Honglu. That's also her. It is targets randomly. Okay, they're all targeting her, not Honglu, so... That's all we can do, I guess. I can give it as much offense level as possible. I don't think it matters for any tie breaks. Let's just... If I'm successful in that clash, be in the best position possible afterwards.
증폭.
No, she got 3 heads.
여기까지인가 보군.
Diachirodia is the problem. She just comes in and has this unbeatable move that one-shots me.
기계처럼 대본에 적힌 대로 운명대로 성공하는 걸 원했다면 그 사람의 계획을 망치지도 않았어. 실패해도 괜찮아. 그게 인간다운 거잖아.
Do any of my egos resist envy damage? Maybe I can just tank her?
조용하지?
그때도 내 숲에
언제 봐도 믿기지 않아.
Solemn Lament does. I just need to actually use a Solemn Lament instead of losing the clash.
증폭.
클리코트 억지력을 조금 강화해.
Let's see.
지켜줄 테니.
내가 말했지. 복지팀은
Yeah, do
나름대로
that
바쁜 부서라.
and win this time.
해고 감도 증폭.
Seriously?
신선한 계집거리네.
Like how?
우리가
I know it
원래
says dominating because of paralyzed, but what are the actual odds of me losing that clash?
관리자님은
She has to
좋겠어.
hit
이런
her
부끄러움조차
20%
잊어버릴 수 있어.
and I have to hit my like 80% is decently likely. Just still a little annoying. And none of these other ones are better, right? More damage is just damage up. I'm pretty sure I'm at max damage up after like turn 1.
언제 봐도 믿기지 않아. 이렇게나
해고
조용한
감도
곳이
증폭.
곧 아비규환으로 변할 거란 사실.
It turns out that the slow ID when you take awful trials and then go to an Envy Pekatulum pack can actually run into issues. Surprise, surprise.
무조건 맞으라는 말은 아니었는데.
Probably going to easier packs after this one. At least 414, I'll do an easy pack. 415, maybe we do something harder still for fun, but okay. This is the type of run where they send you to an evil hidden boss, I would do it. Okay. This literally can't lose. So do that clash, those shouldn't kill me. Then that shouldn't kill me, okay.
해고 감도 증폭.
Thank you, Sun Shower Heathcliff skill 1 for being bad at clashing.
그 믿음은 헛된 다른 뿐이잖아. 내려놓고.
Flashbang.
제압 계획의 규모가 너무 큰 거 아니야? 적당히 쉬엄쉬엄 해도 괜찮을 텐데.
Hidden bosses would not be an issue unless it's Virgilius? Okay, tell me you've never soloed a hidden boss without telling me. He is totally fine. The hard one is Lei Hang. Lei Hang just kills you on turn 2. Wow, that's a lot of damage, okay. We still have Investigator badge up though. Are any of these clashing decently? No, because all of these guys aren't debuffed. That's at least has a chance. Okay. Just don't double heads roll, Yisong. Can I rely on you to not double heads roll? That's all I ask.
해고 감도 증폭.
Okay.
그 믿음은 헛된 다른 뿐이잖아. 내려놓고.
If you don't take base and final power up, Virgilius literally rolls 1s and 0s like the entire fight. Because he has no panic recovery and Blue Star Shard puts him down to 0 base power. If you're playing well when it comes to choosing trials, he will be the easiest. Except for Don Quixote, who just dies without ever attacking.
위로까지 필요하지만
Alright, King and Vines, are you going to kill me? Ooh, you kind of are going to kill me. This is not what you want to see. This is actually like borderline Roach Emperor rolls, double digits on the base and coin power. You're doing Gloom and the Sloth. I already resist that about as good as I possibly can. What do? I have badge up, I just need him to get a lot of Tails rolls. I don't have any, this is an unbreakable coin. I'm corroding next turn either way, because this guy's definitely hitting me. So I can use this to heal after 2 moves. 2 moves shouldn't kill me, then this should full heal me. I think that's my best bet. And then after that, just go full damage on the same slot. Actually, no, I should throw out the reclashable counters, actually. Block some of the damage, okay.
해고 감도 증폭.
I think I played this turn as good as I could. That actually won, okay. You take base power and final power? Yeah, that is a mistake.
징계팀에서 다 망가뜨린 줄 알았는데
They're unquestionably the
멀쩡한
worst
장비가
trials.
나왔었구나.
앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이
Alright,
잘
how many corrosion slots do we get? Please don't be 1.
보이도록.
그렇게
4 should be enough.
내가 안전하게 지켜줄 테니까.
Looks fine to me.
그리워할 가치 없는 이 시대 꿈에 허명에 기치는
Okay.
개체의 부위를
We made it
파괴했어.
through.
저것 때문에
Thanks some brilliant
거짓말에도
glory,
유명한
although
복지팀 직원이 있어.
I probably didn't actually need it for this. Solomon could have done similar.
꽤 괜찮네.
이번에도 멋지게 해냈네.
제법이야.
엔젤라님에게 잔뜩 칭찬을 들었겠어. 당신의 노고는 이곳을 좀 더 멋지게 바꾸는
What's an
데 일조할
easy
거예요.
floor 14 to
같은
go for?
보이지만
Probably
하나도
just
재미없는
like
소리 말이야.
Fairy Festival or something. I want the Paralyzed Gift, but I will continue to make things terrible for myself with base power up. There's 2 more coin power up. I don't think I can handle Chromer because I couldn't avoid nails on turn 1. So I would be just fully stun locked. Yeah, let's just do the easy one, floor 14, and then maybe you could convince me to go to like N-Corp on floor 15. Especially if we were to get a hidden boss.
저를 믿어주셔서 감사해요.
Nothing.
훌륭한 작전 덕분에
Hidden
승리했을
bosses
뿐입니다.
don't actually exist in Mirror Dungeon 7. You heard it here first. I got no, I thought I was in a normal shop for a second because I was scrolled down and only saw the 2 rows. But no. None of these do anything. What still needs enhancing? Can gain slightly more shield. I guess burn gifts actually do something for me. That just increases the damage up. That doesn't matter. I don't have Envy Absolute Resonance. There's a bit of damage. Technically a bit of damage. Anyway, let's upgrade lowest star. We haven't seen any new hidden bosses yet. There aren't any. It's the same for now. They're going to update MDE in the future, but for now, literally nothing changed. Okay.
당신이 이 숲의 괴수로군.
도시에서는 누구도 자유롭지 못해.
815 predicted damage on that guy. Let's cast one of these. If I can. The problem with this boss is that they're always so fast even when you aren't playing Lamp Gregor, you're often outsped on the first turn, in my experience. We'll see if that corrosion can go through.
회복감도 증폭.
The unbreakable coins. Just don't stagger me.
이런
All tails rolls still staggered me? Okay. Well, I guess this is Ember's turn 1 angle. That's kind of expected.
새로운 이야기, 새로운 얼굴들, 그리고 새로운 사건. 좋네. 수없이 봐야만 했던 100만 년간의 재방송보다는
회복감도
훨씬 흥미로워.
증폭.
The fakest dominating you've ever seen. The one paralyze. Oh no. Have I actually taken bad enough trials that I can't win? That's the question. Surely we tank it, right? I mean, that's good damage, right? That's hitting the main boss, so all that needle and thread damage goes through. 3,000.
이게 규모가 너무 큰 거 아니야? 적당히 쉬엄쉬엄 해도 괜찮을 텐데.
안타깝게
I'm gluttony fatal now. There's no winning.
할수 있는 건
That's fine. I can tank one of those. Go heal with Grey Coat. You're hitting me first. I guess we're activating Investigator Badge. I can't really get around to that.
회복감도 증폭.
I don't understand how this guy works with speed order and clashing. That.
후회할 것이 잘
Oh wait, no. The boss is also 5 speed.
매뉴얼을
I
만들어도
didn't realize.
괜찮은데. 그렇게는 해.
Double tails roll saved Investigator Badge. That's cool.
앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보인다.
재밌네.
앞을
난
밝히지.
너희가 좀 더 어설플 거라고
것이 잘 보이더라.
생각했거든.
개체의 부위를 파괴했어. 저것 때문에 어제만 해도 8명의 복지팀 직원이
Grey
사망한
Coat.
거 알아?
Okay, yeah, people have been talking about issues with Grey Coat. It just didn't heal me there. That's the first time I've noticed it failing to heal me. But other people were talking about that, and I guess it is a true phenomenon. Like, I should have been doing enough damage there for healing to be noticeable. Okay. Anyway, let's try again. I should get killed this time. Look at Grey Coat's description. I can do that next turn, yeah.
앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보이도록.
징계팀에서
앞을
다
밝히지.
망해버린 줄 알았는데
후회할 것이
멀쩡한
잘
장비가
보이도록.
남아있었나 봐. 관리자님은
앞을 밝히지.
그래도 어디에
후회할 것이
물을
잘 보이도록.
직원들을 사지로 내몰진 않네. 이곳은 이미
Grey
한참 전에
Coat.
식어버린 커피와 같아.
Where are
내가
you?
어떤 마음을 가지든 관리자님이 어떤 노력을
When hitting an enemy with a skill with 2+ attack weight or a gloom affinity skill, heal by 20% of the damage dealt. I am hitting them with a gloom affinity skill, and it's just not healing me sometimes.
안타깝게도 내 숲에
I
있는
think it
모든
worked there.
모두 죽었어. 할수
Maybe
있는
it didn't actually. I don't know.
괴수를 죽이는 것뿐이지.
But yeah, it wasn't an issue at all before the update, but I've seen multiple people talking about it now, so it's something changed. Don't know what. But I think we win here unless I like lose both of these clashes and die.
회복감도 증폭. 앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보이도록.
But yeah, Roach Emperor Hidden Boss, just like dying in 2 turns would be a little funny.
앞을 밝히지.
Maybe they gave it a once per turn flag without updating the gift description. I mean, maybe.
앞을 밝히지.
You never know what the cause could be.
앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보이도록.
I always forget just how much damage resistance this boss has. I was thinking we would do a lot more here.
여기까지 와서 망설일 생각은 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 사람을 죽이고 싶지 않았다면 너희도 세피라들도 처음부터 거래를 하지 말았어야지.
Don't kill me, please.
증폭. 앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보이도록.
That was almost a lost clash. I got a little lucky there for sure.
후회할 것이 잘 보이도록. 앞을 밝히지. 후회할 것이 잘 보이도록.
Okay, we are at the final floor.
후회할 것이 잘 보이도록. 지금 구해줄 테니.
Do we go for Incorp? Do I just die to Ahab? I feel like I might just die to Ahab. And then I don't know if it's that fun to just be in a completely unwinnable situation. It didn't give me any more base or final power, so I can take... I'll take Gregor Resilient. We have bad enough trials. But let's see. It's offering me Incorp. The alternative is what? Crabs? Crabs are the easy, probably win. Incorp is the hard, maybe lose. And you know, the point of these streams is for content. Let's do something winnable, but imagine if I could win against Incorp. Crabs is interesting with 1 speed? Maybe, but I want to fight Incorp. We would never get a hidden boss. Special contract actually might help. I don't think there's anything else that can help. Pick up that, I guess. Okay. Yeah, let's go for it. You guys can start with more tremor. Oh no, I should definitely heal. Zippo lighter just in time, yep. Alright. Let's see.
당신이 이 숲의 괴수로군.
Let's get one final check of the trials. This is what we've done to ourselves. 6 final power, 9 base power, 7 coin power, 6 clash power. Plus the other 2 coin power from adversity. So this doesn't actually clash. I assume it won't make me clash because he's fastest, yeah.
증폭. 이런.
컵지가 결국 식었네. 이럴 땐 미련 없이 다 쏟아버리는 편이 좋아.
You know, worst case, I leave this run here, and then I finish it later tonight when my Ira and stuff comes back.
신경 좀 써주라고.
That's likely what will have to happen.
해고 감도. 증폭.
Ooh, we almost won that clash. This kills me though. Look at those heads rolls.
신선한 개짓거리네.
우리가 얼마나
내가
더
인내심
무너지고
많고 자상하다고
어둠에 익숙해져야
손님까지 그럴 거라 생각한 거야?
We do have 3 clashable guards. How does that help me?
잊어버릴 수 있어. 클리포트 억지력을 조금 강화했어. 내가 말했지. 복직팀은 나름대로 바쁜 곳이라고.
해고 감도. 증폭.
I don't know if I want to give Starbuck sanity.
신선한 계집거리.
If the Clash of the Guard is the main issue.
결국 식었네.
손님까지 그럴 거라 생각한 거야.
이럴 땐 미련 없이 다 쏟아버리는 편이 좋아.
For Primarch phase.
복지팀 직원들의 상태가
Okay.
좋지 않아.
안전하게 지켜줄
신경 좀 써주라고.
So if he gets tails rolls on 30 sanity twice in a row, and I get heads rolls on 40 sanity 3 times in a row, I can win this clash. That's not exactly promising.
해고 감도 증폭.
Yeah.
우리가 얼마나 더
Starbuck
멀어지고
is a bit of a nightmare.
관리자님은 좋겠어.
I need Dazzle to hit him. Does it hit the highest HP though? I think it hits the highest HP.
모두 죽었어.
내가 말했지. 복지팀은 나름대로 바쁜
Where
곳을
is it?
죽이는 것뿐이지.
Yeah, it's the one with the most HP, so it can't ever land on him. I was saying Dazzle for Unbreakable coins so that I can land a hit. What I need is to land a hit so that I have, like, offense level. Like, what I need this to just target Starbuck so that I can hit after this first attack. That would let me full heal, get a crit in.
이럴 땐 미련 없이 다 쏟아버리는 편이 좋아.
Yeah, I need the Brilliant Glory to target Starbuck's left slot on the first turn, I think. That's the line I want to try taking.
감정이 고조되고 있어. 가치가
Although it is
높은
actually
기준은
possible for me to be faster than all of them, I think. I don't know how you have 3 speed when your speed range is 6 to 8 and you have 2 bind, but like if it's possible for you to be 1 lower speed right now, I could actually outspeed you. Where is this targeting? Unopposed. Interesting. Where is this targeting? Queequeg left slot. That's hitting all 3 of them. I like that attack. And then I just need Starbuck to not mega heads roll reuse on me.
해고 감도 증폭.
Just get tails roll on this coin. This coin. Okay, that's good enough. I didn't die.
손님까지 그럴 거라 생각한 거야?
I need this to go through, actually. Tails? No. Or no, it's unbreakable. That's the whole point. Yeah. So this needle and threads all of them. For good damage.
매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘했네.
And then I hit Ahab to lower her sanity.
후회할 것이 잘 보이도록.
징계팀에서 다 망가뜨린 줄 알았는데 멀쩡한
And then Brilliant Glory makes me Envy Fatal and I die. Okay, slight flaw in the plan, but like we're pretty close.
성공하는 걸 원했다면 그
The
사람을
6
위해
Resonance Gift is
망치지도
useless in
않았어.
solo. If you get to turn 6, you've
실패해도
won.
괜찮아. 그게 인간다운 거잖아. 도시에서는 누구도 자유롭지 못해.
Okay.
저 손님이랑
So I'll look at this
이해는
every turn. It's targeting his second slot. I mean, maybe that can get through. If this is like triple tails roll. No.
커피가 결국 식었네.
81.
이럴 땐 미련 없이 다 쏟아버리는 편이 좋아.
이런
Okay. I don't want to give Starbuck unnecessary sanity. If Unbrilliance isn't targeting his left slot, then we just don't use it.
실패해도 괜찮아. 그게 인간다운 거잖아.
클리포트 억지력을 조금 강화했어. 내가 말했지. 복지팀은 나름대로
해고
바쁜
감도
곳이라고.
증폭.
Starbuck got the achievement for 80 Clash, yeah.
이럴 땐 미련 없이 다 쏟아버리는 편이 좋아.
새로운 이야기, 새로운
Okay.
얼굴들,
Where are
그리고
these targeting?
새로운 사건.
Hopeless, and that is actually hopeless.
100만 년간의 재방송보다는 훨씬 흥미로워.
Unopposed again. I mean, if they get like a bunch of tails rolls, I could live. So let's see.
애국함도
I just need Starbuck to tails roll on this second coin here right now. Good.
내가 인내심 많고 자상하다고.
Queequeg shouldn't kill me
거라 생각한 거야.
through badge. Like they'll activate badge here, but I don't think I fully die. Almost. The problem with double corrode is that Solomon isn't winning a clash, and it's not unbreakable. So it only does anything if it's targeting the broken slot.
매뉴얼을 만들어두길 잘했네. 그렇게만 해.
Okay, I actually pushed Ahab to second phase
억눌린 근원의 힘이
on that
곧
turn,
그를 깨울 거야.
which wasn't intentional. I'm now in prey mark,
도박 같은
아하.
영혼을 내맡길 준비를 해야 할 것 같아.
and I'm going second, and she's doing 360 damage with that move. You think we've won? No, we are getting absolutely destroyed right now. Because Ahab goes before me. Like, just watch.
애국함도 증폭
If we had badge up, maybe. We can't clash because of assist defense.
운명대로 성공하는 걸 원했다면
We couldn't target Ahab there.
망치지도 않았어. 실패해도 괜찮아. 그게 인간다운 거잖아. 도시에서는 누구도 자유롭지 못해. 저 손님이라고 예외는 아니겠지.
애국함도 증폭
신선한
Even the guard, even the guard.
내가 인내심
Ahab
많고
is
자상하다고
unclashable
손님까지
on
그럴 거라
the prey mark
그럴 땐
turn.
미련 없이 다 쏟아버리는 편이 좋아.
Unless maybe if I kill
새로운
Queequeg.
이야기.
Yeah, I used 2 clashable guards that turn. If you didn't see, they did not go through.
좋네. 수없이 봐야만 했던 100만 년간의 재방송보다는 훨씬 흥미로워.
Targeting the unopposed. Targeting Ahab back slot. That's fine. That one's doing nothing. Actually, wait. Struggling? How unlikely is this? You are only have 1 paralyzed. That's basically impossible. That could actually win a clash, which is interesting. Let's... but then I don't get needle and thread damage. I kind of need the needle and thread damage. I can throw the extra damage at Ahab still. Like that's... I think that's my best bet here.
애국함도 증폭
We could keep Starbuck barely alive and kill him with guards on him. That doesn't work either.
여기까지
Okay, they got heads rolls.
기계처럼 대본에 적힌 대로 운명대로 성공하는 걸 원했다.
Even if it
그 사람을
did
데려다가
work, Ahab
망치지도
just
않았어.
does too much damage
실패해도
with
괜찮아.
that envy skill.
그게 인간다운
I think I
거지.
might actually need...
클리포트 억지력을 조금 강화했어.
I want to get the line where this targets Starbuck turn 1. We haven't had that yet. And I want to see how that pans out.
애국함도 증폭
It works with an evade because that's not a clashable skill. Clashable guards can't clash with Ahab though. It just doesn't work.
복지팀 직원들의 상태가
We only
좋지.
have clashable guards here, no normal guards. Okay, those are both the targeting the unopposed. How about this? Struggling on Queequeg and struggling on Starbuck. Okay. What else? Nothing else does envy resistance, right? It is. I want to use Solomon at last, but it's not working out targeting wise. I mean, I guess we just hope you tails roll. Let's just try this again.
애국함도 증폭
This is why you prefer the default defensives. They are way better for solo, yeah. clashable guards and stuff, they're good in like story mode. They're good when they can actually win because they let you actually clash things that would otherwise be unopposed. But when you want control over the fight and you want to do unopposed yourself, they're very bad.
것이 잘 보이도록
징계팀에서 다 망가뜨린 줄 알았는데 멀쩡한 장비가 남아 있었나 봐.
Okay, this is the same situation as before, yeah. I need to... Okay, wait, let me just not hit Ahab. I'm doing too much damage to her.
도박 같은 운명에
그
몸을
사람의
맡길
계획을
준비를 해야 할 것 같아.
망치지도 않았어.
관리자님.
Because she can just be staggered or something on turn 3, I think. Unless she unstaggers.
텔리포트 억지력을 조금 강화했어.
But I think she's just unstaggering because I'm doing enough damage to put her to second phase.
해고 감도 증폭 이런
커피가 결국 식었네. 이럴 땐 미련 없이 다 쏟아버리는
If we were faster, we could do a lot of stuff, but we aren't faster.
차라리 고통 없이 끝나길 바랐는데
Let's see.
이것도 너무 큰 욕심이었네.
I need a song limit to target the guard. It's just not happening yet. Okay, we can try... Was that targeting the same slot? No. I don't think this attempt can work at all. We can try this
해고
though.
감도 증폭
Tails roll? No, we're very dead. Just give me the turn 1 and Brilliant Glory. You know, I'm going to reset for it. I just want to see how it pans out.
그 사람의 계획을
It
망치지도
should only be a
않았어.
1 in 6. It shouldn't be that hard to reset for.
그게 인간다운 거잖아. 도시에서는 누구도 자유롭지 못해. 저 손님이라고 예외는 아니겠지. 기계처럼 대본에 적힌 대로 운명대로 성공하는 걸 원했다면 그 사람의
Hopefully it
계획을
hits all 3 of them
망치지도
when I
않았어.
actually get it. That's the
실패해도
part that
괜찮아.
might be
그게
unlikely.
인간다운 거잖아. 도시에서는 누구도 자유롭지 못해. 저 손님이라고 예외는 아니겠지.
우리가 얼마나 더 무너지고 어둠에 익숙해져야 빛이 보일까. 관리자님은 좋겠어. 이런 부끄러움조차 까맣게 잊어버릴 수 있어.
도시에서는 누구도 자유롭지 못해. 저 손님이라고
There we go.
예외는
해고 감도
아니겠지.
증폭
Let's see if this has any hope of being useful.
이런
이
Oh
정도 시행착오는
no,
가고
he
있어.
still staggered me. Even when he got that first Tails roll, that's a
잠깐,
어둠에
very
익숙해져야
bad sign for that
무작정
strategy.
맞으려는 말은 아니었는데.
It's possible if he gets like 2 Tails rolls, but
다 잊어버릴 수 있어. 클리프트
The odds
억지력을
of
조금
that
강화했어. 내가 말했지.
aren't worth resetting for right now. So we're going back to the turn 2
증폭
strategy.
이 정도 시행착오는 가고 있어. 어차피 감정을 잠깐 그렇다고 무작정 맞으려는 말은 아니었는데.
복지팀 직원들의
What
상태가
do
좋지
we
않아.
have
신경
today?
좀 써주라고.
Unopposed and Brilliant, okay. And still no unopposed salt limit. Is this the greatest challenge we've had in a weekly MDE solo? I think it is, actually. The problem with getting Lamp up is then I'm clashable guarding Starbuck and giving him sanity. Which I don't want to do.
해고 감도
Because I need him to Tails roll or I die. He needs a Tails roll right here.
커피가 결국
I think that was too much damage and Quick Quick kills us.
다 쏟아버리는 편이 좋아.
그리워할 가치 없는 이 시대 꿈에 허명해 괜찮은데
매뉴얼을
So I went
만들어두길
ahead and
잘했네.
still hit Ahab because I was only hitting 2
구애할
targets.
것이 잘 보이도록
Looks like that was... Oh,
신뢰팀에서
is
다
special
나눠준
contract griefing
멀쩡한
me?
장비가 남아 있었나 봐.
여기까지.
I think special contract is making it so I can't stagger Ahab without killing her, and killing her puts her to second phase.
관리자님은 좋겠어. 이런
I need to
부끄러움도
technically
자그마치
stagger
잊어버릴 수
Starbuck
있어.
first, but I imagine if they're getting staggered at the same
클리프트
time,
억지력을 조금 강화했어.
that doesn't
내가
work.
말했지. 복직팀은 나름대로 바쁜
해고
부서야.
감독. 증폭.
And I thought special contract was going to help me. It might actually be
신선한
making this
계집관.
impossible.
내가 인내심 많고 자상하다고 손님까지 그럴 거라 생각한다.
No, wait, do I have Scarlet Moths? I should,
차라리
right?
고통 없이 끝나길 바라는데
I need Scarlet Moths to stagger Ahab at the start of turn 3. Is that the way to win? Do I even have it? Yeah, there it is. Skill 2 might clash higher than skill 3. It doesn't. 39 versus 43. They're both targeting the same slot on Queequeg. Oh, we finally got an unopposed... Wait, what? Oh, okay, no, we have 2 egos targeting the same slot. So I can make unopposed Solemn Lament. Yeah, it's something different we can try. If Queequeg is faster than Ahab technically, this actually has some potential. Starbuck, please titles roll for me. Right now. No. Okay, I think that's too much. We barely activated badge. And then that's heads rolls killed me, yeah.
기계처럼
there's
대본
a
그렇게
way.
운명대로 성공하는 걸
Maybe.
그 사람의 계획을
It
망치지도
feels
않았어.
like there's a way.
실패해도 괜찮아. 그게 인간다운 거잖아.
But I think what's going to happen is I wait for this to come back and I Ira it, which means I'll be finishing this run off stream in all likelihood.
해고 감독. 증폭.
We finally did it. This is the first time I have been unable to complete a weekly MDE solo,
미련 없이 다 쏟아버리는 편이 좋아.
but I think we found a way. We took bad enough trials on a character that has a bad enough gimmick, the 1 speed,
이쪽으로.
차라리
and we
고통
went to a
없이
bad
끝나길
enough pack
바라는데
when we had Shatterbound cannon. Not that that's actually contributing too much here. But this is looking like I'm going to need Ira to do anything. This is oddly the fun part of solos in some way. But I just don't think this run has it in the cards.
증폭. 여기까지.
Yeah, we can't give him sanity.
대본에 적힌 대로
It
운명대로
just makes things
성공하는
too
걸
unlikely to work out. I can't use my clashable
망치지도
guards.
않았어.
관리자님은 좋겠어.
실패해도
이런
괜찮아.
부끄러움조차
그게
까맣게
인간다운
잊어버릴 수
거잖아.
있어. 클리프트 억지력을 조금 강화했어.
Like, let me...
내가 말했지.
Okay, we have one more chance at this. Let's see if he gets,
해고 감독.
like, double tails rolls. And I can actually do the turn 1 on Brilliant that I wanted to. No.
이런.
We don't have any Durante because I used Superbia and Ira on floor 1 to do Dregs of the Manor without too much resetting.
이런 부끄러움조차
I
까맣게
probably
잊어버릴
could
수
have,
있어.
like, I could have got through it
클리프트
without them,
억지력을 조금
but I just didn't
강화했어.
want to reset floor 1 too
내가
much. It's
말했지.
not that
복직팀은
exciting.
나름대로 바쁜 부서라고.
해고 감독. 증폭.
커피가
이런.
결국 식었네.
Yeah, Dregs of the Manor, the Rupture Rabbits.
잠깐.
Crazy that we've had Dropshire Rabbits twice in Limbus. Okay, wait, does Ahab have clash priority? I have 2 speed, Queequeg has 1 speed. Hang on. No, because I can't, it's annoying, but... We're going to try this. This is the last attempt on stream. I'll post in the Discord if I'm like successful once Durantes come back or whatever. But I have some hope for what I'm doing right here. So this does Needle and Thread. Should full heal me with Grey Coat. Should do a lot of damage. But then I'm also able to cast Solemn Lament, so I'm not Envy Fatal for next turn. In fact, I'm Envy Resistant for next turn. I have Coin! I completely forgot about Coin. This is the first time it's activated this run. This shouldn't do too much damage to me, because you're minus 45, all tails rolls, okay. Ahab is staggered. Scarlet Moths hit her. This is the run. I can actually clash, hits everyone, full heals me, come on. Make it happen. Needle and Thread kills everyone. Almost. Ahab is not in assist defense mode. I can actually hit her. Oh, she just wasn't in second phase yet. She didn't get hit by Scarlet Moths, I don't think. Or maybe she did, but either way, okay, we're here now. How do I not mess this up? Do I believe in my skills? Like, I'll get Sanity after the first clash if I win this, which is pretty likely. I just need to hit 1 heads and her to not hit heads. And I have like 3 chances to do that? Yeah. I believe. Come on. I mean, I just stagger. They do so much damage. Yeah, okay. Please don't mess this up, Gregor. Okay, clashing against the negative coins is scary. Okay. And we can heal. We get to Gloom skill against Ahab. And then it's Nelly time. How bad could Nelly be? She is doing enough damage to kill me. Can I resist Pride, Lust, and Gluttony any better? I can't cover all of them at once. It's mostly Pride, which I could get a... This is better technically, I guess. Slightly better on Pride, the same on the Elders. I mean, how bad is the clashing? Oh, it's just Snowball. If I win the first one, she goes down to, like, no sanity and I win the rest. But if I lose the first one, she just wins all of them. Brilliant Glory plus 40 clash power. That's a great point. Can this actually clash? Yes. And so that would drain her sanity, and then after that we actually clash? Okay. And I will... I'll make sure that the evade is targeting the slot that I clash with last, so it just doesn't activate until the end. Okay. Come on. If there was ever a chance she got 3 hedge rolls in a row, I would have lost without him. Brilliant. Come on. Minus 24. Oh, I needed to hit its heads. Okay, okay, okay. Yes. I think we're good. We would have to get quite unlucky at this point to lose the clashes. Let's go, Gregor.
앞을 밝히지. 구애할 것이 잘 보이도록.
There's always a way.
구애할 것이 잘 보이도록.
Lamp is really fun. Yeah, you see, this is fun. People call like awful trials suffering or whatever. This has been some of the most fun Limbus I've played in recent memory. This run has been great.
더 많은 보조 사서의 도움을 받을 수 있을까요?
해고 감독 증폭.
Because you have to think exactly.
내가 구애할 자가 누구인지.
8,580 on just a normal skill.
공포에 사로잡혀
Okay,
바닥을 기는
we can do Unbrilliant
어디선가
again,
배운 차이가 없는
and I think I will. Not faster, which means Gubo goes first. Yeah, I can't make a resonance, unfortunately. Okay. How bad is actually clashing? I can just mostly clash these guys. Okay. Then yeah, I will do this first, and then just clash everything else that I can. Extra skills I'll throw at you. And Brilliant Glory do a 7 limb billion damage. My favorite thing is when this just instantly kills them. I think we got that here because 13,000. Not quite. I had to hit Gubo once.
앞을 밝히지. 구애할 것이 잘 보이도록.
Let's go.
구애할 것이 잘 보이도록. 이 애고에 이런 힘도 있어.
We found a way.
엔젤라님에게 잔뜩 칭찬을 들었겠어?
You see, that was so much better than Crabs would have been. I'm so glad I went to Encore.
중요한 것은 눈에 보이지 않는다든가 뭐 그런 교훈을 의도한 건 아니야. 그냥 누구에게도 보이지 않을 나만의 한 방을 날려주고 싶었을 뿐이지.
That was great. And next week we're doing Based On, so that's a thing. I guess I should say tomorrow I plan to stream Ruina, but it's going to have to be early. I'm going to have to stream pretty early because I'm going to do stuff later in the day. So if you want to see the end of Star of the City, fighting Zhao and Yan, and the rest of that, doing basically everything up until Ensemble, show up tomorrow. But for now, I've got to go play Terraria with the Discord server. So that's going to be the end of stream today. I'm glad we were able to make that work. I'm glad MDE is back. And I hope to see you tomorrow, next week, in the Discord, wherever. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you later. Goodbye, everyone.